Down, down, down. Okay. So much easier with Strand. What's up, Previns? How you doing? Yeah, Eddie, dude, what's up, man? Thank you again for grabbing all those checkpoints. Playing some Cyberpunk 2077. How is that game? This is always the part. It's fun. Nice. I've never played it. This is like the hardest part of this entire thing, is getting over this stupid barrier. Sleazy, what's up? It has been a while. How are you? I hate this part. The stupid skybox is like, no, not today. Probably looked at the actual, there we go. You'd recommend it? Nice. Dude, the ear recovery is, it's pretty good. I lost a little bit of hearing from my surgery back at the beginning, Bungie. Other than that, this is the first August I've had without an attack in 4 years. So I'm super stoked on that, actually. So I would say so far it's gone pretty good. I was able to ride an elevator without having a vertigo attack as well. So I take that as a win. If you need him again, just let me know. Definitely, Getty. I haven't used him yet, so... I can't believe it made me start at the very beginning. Yeah, it's really, really good to hear. My ear feels weird because like they had to remove part of my head to do it, but overall, pretty solid. The muffled sound is kind of annoying, but we'll live. Okay, back to the beginning. This is, the struggle of getting right here. I always forget which flower it is. There's like one specific flower to jump at that you want to go to. And there we go. You'd rather hear something muffled than nothing at all. Yeah. I get that. It's definitely better. It's still weird because I'll recognize it or notice it sometimes. And it just kind of throws me off for a little bit. And it feels like, yes, spawn at the bottom. So if any of you guys want to hop in, get some free red borders potentially, come jump in here. And then we're going to do some, we'll do the other chest and garden as well. And then we'll do some spoils also for you guys. Yeah, it's weird hearing. It kind of feels echoey, if that makes sense. It's bizarre, but hey, we're doing good. Toss on a sword. Let's just jump the complete wrong way for this. We're doing pretty good. She's on a friend vacation right now, so got the house to myself. Can't complain on that end. It's kind of boring though, but overall we're all doing pretty swell. Not ready for this cold that we're starting to get though. Alejandro, what's up? How are you? Jet. After I cover like 3 emails just to use your Prime sub. Brutal, man. Thank you for reminding me. We got to take off that Nightbot command, Mr. Nightbot. Appreciate the timers. Has it snowed? No, it hasn't. Not yet. Some piece of quiet is nice. Plus, but the negative side is known to bug. Exactly, and I love causing chaos at home, like healthy, fun chaos. But no, Jed, it hasn't snowed yet. It just dipped into like we're finally starting to get like frost on the windshields and stuff. So nothing too crazy. Okay, if you want free red borders, come jump in. Grown boys, exactly. Grown boys making chaos, you know. There, YouTube. There's a join code for you guys. Of course, the Twitch side of things also. Yeah, it's pretty boring. You know, I don't like cooking for just myself, so I do things extremely lazy. Like I wouldn't buy pre-cooked chicken to make tacos later because I don't want to defrost the chicken I already have to make my own tacos. You know, it just doesn't sound like a good time. All right, let's go get. Point two. Yo, Dominic, thank you for the sub on YouTube earlier, by the way. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's kind of boring. I did make myself pancakes yesterday. Well, not just pancakes. I made pancake spaghetti. Made myself some egg sandwiches. Nice. What's up, Star? How are you? How's the day? How's the little one? How's Rhino doing? Yeah, pancake spaghetti. By the way, all you have to do is just make normal pancake batter and put it in a little container that squirts it out, and then you just make like little spaghetti strings. It's very childish, but I loved it. In a way, it feels greedy to make yourself food. Kind of. It kind of does, though. It's just boring, you know. I don't want to sit here and do all this like cooking and cleaning for myself too. What do we got all raid checkpoints? Oh, Getty, you're fine. We can always grab those from like a checkpoint mod stuff. Kirby, what's up? How you been? Yeah, so we're just sitting in this little Garden of Salvation area, you know? And we can now get the next chest from it. And then we'll do the beginning of Vault of Glass, because that's always an easy one for raid spoils. You can get 2 chests out of that. And then there's we can do Deep Stone if you guys want Deep Stone weapons, as well as Valve Disciple. You love cooking and cleaning, right? How spoiled. That's very kind of you. Jet's gonna be on in 5-10 minutes. Got to boot up the Betsy. This is a really cool little traversal. Definitely one of the better looking ones. Because you can shoot these little pods. Playing Silksong and Suffering from Widow. I don't know anything about Silksong. I think I've seen like one intro like video for it. It seems to be pretty popular though. Oh, Mountaintop used to be such the rage. Maybe 19 and do roofing, we feel like you're 30. Yeah, I bet. Dude, hard labor like that's no joke. It's so tough on your body. What do I think of the skins in K-pop Demon Hunters in Fortnite? Dude, if I played Fortnite, I would pay for those. 100%. It crashed like all the Silksongs, crashed all the stores. That's insane. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people like it. I have no idea what the game's about. But yeah, I definitely considered getting Fortnite just because K-pop Demon Hunters. It'd be hilarious. Been looking for an excuse to run old Betsy. You only watch me and one other Destiny streamer. Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday. I ended up spending 6 hours in the video we put out yesterday. That took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to take me. But if you guys didn't see it, we did a top 5 exotic for each class over on YouTube that we posted this morning. That took me a lot longer to do than I thought. What other streamer do you watch, Jet? The exotic vid, it's quality. Yeah, thank you. Can't spend money on Fortnite anymore. I lost my old account. That is everything from season 2 to chapter 2. Oof, dude, that's brutal. It's a sequel to Hollow Knight. What's up, bub? Hey, don't even think about it. I know you're trying to get in the trash. I just need to take that trash out. Silly dog. We're gonna swap characters and then go to grab the other checkpoint. Neff's cynical Irish guys. Community is populated by 450s and it's free DP carries. Hell yeah. Do we love that? That's fantastic. I should hit him up. Get a little DP carry. Oh, you've been waiting 7 years for a sequel? That is utterly insane. That means you've been waiting since Destiny 2 came out for a sequel. That's wild. You watch that Gaming Dad, but he hasn't been active that much recently. Unfortunately, I watched Terror. He's also D2. Dude, Terror is insane. I've played against Terror in PvP, and it's just scary. I've played against a lot of people in his clan, too. Yeah, dude, Terror is wild. I've never seen somebody play Arc Warlock or Prismatic Warlock with Lightning Surge that well before. Definitely the best. The guy's like scary to go up against. And his Ace of Spades has what, like 300k defeats on it or something. It's utterly wild. He has more defeats on his Ace of Spade than I have in my entire Crucible career since this game came out. And mind you, 340k. And okay, let's look at this real quick. And mind you guys, I was a PvP only player for like the first 5.5, 6 years of Destiny 2's lifespan, and I have 257,000 kills like across everything. Dude has over almost 100k more kills just on one weapon. That's insane. That's actually wild. I honestly can't believe that. He's really good. Scary to play against. Also, I used Teraba and Peacekeepers for the first time, and it's actually insane. So if you guys don't have Teraba, definitely recommend getting some spoils, getting and buying Teraba. It is such a fun SMG. All right, let's pull a sword out. The game's dead, and why are you commenting on a stream of it? And if it's dead, how am I playing it? That's the real question. Am I a time traveler and we went back in time to when the game was alive? Shows us some of those recent PvP snipe shorts are bananas to watch. Dude, sniping is my bread and butter in PvP. That's about it. Oh no, no! Less than 20k people are playing because the game is bad. Oh, so you're just accounting for Steam numbers, not, you know, the rest of the community, like console that carry the game, and I've always carried Destiny. I won't argue that player numbers are bad, Tabor. I won't argue that, but it's not as bad as what people actually are putting out there because people are only focusing on Steam charts. So I'd say it's probably at least double, which still isn't good by any means. But yeah, just consoles always carried this population. People just don't want, as many people that play Destiny are a lot more casual, and casual people tend to be more on console than on PC. Where am I going at this? There's still a last hope with Renegades. If it flops, that may kill the game. I don't think so. I mean, it has potential to hurt the game for sure, but they just hired a brand new a girl for like a marketing role, like an insane marketing role. And I don't think they're not going to do that if they think the game's going to die in 3 months. That'd just be a waste of money. You looked on Xbox, kind of dying over here. Last month or two, there was an average of 200 plus LFGs. Now there's less than 100. The game in general is bad because there's nothing to do. I mean, dude, I don't disagree with you. I made a video talking about all the problems in Destiny like 2 weeks ago. But I mean, at the end of the day, like I like playing this game because I like helping other people do content they've never done before, which a lot of that is like raids, dungeons, or even just getting free spoils so they can buy weapons from older raids. But there's this the biggest problem with the portal, guys, that no one has actually even spoken about is, so when you go in here, right? Like I did all my weeklies basically and got all my like triple loot and stuff like that. At least right now it's good for farming because like this Conductor's Keep will give me 6 drops, right? That'll give me 4, that'll give me 6, that'll give me 6. The problem with the portal is, one, it shuts the game to just a portion where it's like you can't really live in the world of Destiny, right? There's no depth to it as like you have in the actual world tab. I like the idea of a portal for people that don't know what they should be doing or just want to go in and get a quick run in, or do whatever it is, but it should be something that complements the world tab and doesn't take over the world tab. But the problem with the portal, and I'll use this specifically right here, right? Like I'm 395, and that's solely because my peacekeepers are 10, right? So if I want to rank my peacekeepers up, it's 11,000, 13,000, 17,000 unstable cores, right? So which kind of annoying because my characters are around 480 on every character. So if I was going to go into an actual portal activity and I want to use a peacekeeper build like I have on right now, I can't play ultimate because my power level isn't high enough on my current character, which is dumb because my account character is 480. So that forces me to play Grandmaster, right? But then Grandmaster, that puts me at a rank C. So when I go in here and I'm like, okay, now let's see what modifiers we have to put in to get a B+. I have to be negative, 50 almost, pretty much, just to get a B+, and that's only 2 modifiers. So if you have builds or loadouts that you don't have ranked up because you don't have the unstable cores to rank those builds up, then you're stuck playing harder content for the same rewards if I wanted to switch to something like that's I'm more on power with. Right there, 2 changes, that puts me at 451. I can do a negative 50 ultimate right now with just that, and that doesn't even include switching up and putting my highest stuff on. So the problem, like, the portal is, it's really shallow in terms of just feeling like the depth to the actual game, but then you can't use a variety of different builds unless you grind a ton of unstable cores to actually go through and play with the builds you want to use, because it's way too expensive. Like, unstable cores shouldn't be a thing like at all. I don't know if like getting rid of power entirely is something that would be beneficial, or how they would do it in terms of like if you're just at a certain power, like the seasonal power. I get why they did it on paper. It's supposed to be incentivizing, right? So you go through and you play to rank up, but I don't think that's working. And I'm pretty sure like the community as a whole has agreed on that. Like, the portal needs, I don't know if they just take it out or if they just shuffle it to the side and make it so it's complementary to the world tab, to where it's used as more of like a new player introduction to what you should be doing or can be doing. And unstable cores, it's just like the fact that what's going to happen in Renegades, like I'm going to drop back down to 200 power. I spent all this time farming for tier 5 loot. Now Renegades hits and I can't get tier 5s because I have to grind power level up again. Like, that doesn't sound fun for anybody. D1 was real fun recently, you won't lie. Guess what? Nothing was taken out besides Trials, Iron Banner, and SRL. Yeah, I mean, D1 like ended on a really high note with the Rise of Iron, Age of Triumph, like all of that stuff at the end of D1 was really, really good. The portal's not user friendly. It's really not. Like, when you look at the portal as a whole, at first, like I did like it because it's like solo ops, I think, is a really cool idea for people that don't play in a fire team. I think that's really helpful, and it's nice that they have something like that in the game. But it's just there's so much to go through. Like, what should I play? What do I want to play? I like the idea of kind of a mix between the old system, to where you had weekly rotators with weekly rotator modifiers. Like, the fact that like nobody even tells you how to get like conquests, right? Like, if you don't know where conquests are, how are you supposed to go find these? And these, like, from a lot of people, like, they just were not doing them. Like, this didn't replace grandmasters like they thought it would. I do like the idea of adding to the loot or the content pool of, like, they put on exotic missions, right? But it's like, the problem with these is it's just portal loot. Like, you're doing all of these activities and there's a shit ton of stuff in the portal, but it's all just portal loot. The only good thing really about it is, in my opinion, solo ops, newer players can just jump in and do something really quickly. And then you can kind of target farm specific types of loot. Like, if I need a heavy weapon, I can go do this. If I need a primary, I can go do this. Like, that's helpful. But in terms of everything else, it just doesn't really work that well. You'd rather just have light level grow with power and +2s and 3 drops from raids and dungeons. Yeah, that is one thing they did talk about in the last live stream, that they were going to be working on that, at least for like the loot being meaningful again, to where you can do older content. Because like the raids and dungeons are some of the best content in the game. So the fact that we can't jump into that, like this is the biggest throw right here, is Heffen's Vengeance, which is, you know, arguably a really cool encounter, but the fact that it doesn't come standard with powered and tiered dungeon loot is a joke. It doesn't get it. Unpopular opinion as new player joining post first sunset. The portal is far easier for me to use than the director. Yeah, the portal does lay everything out for you. Like, not for like people that are used to the director, it makes sense because it's a change. But I think the portal should work in tandem with the world tab rather than take over the complete world tab. It should be like, the portal to me seems like a really good idea, to where you could have new player introductions more than just like the new light experience with the quest. But it's like the thing that's the most complicated with Destiny is, like, one, how do builds work? What are elemental, like, what do they mean? What do these words mean? Like, instead of like going in here, it's like, okay, volatile, cool, it says it right there, but it's like, what perks on weapons synergize with volatile or can synergize with jolt? Like, there's no like how to play this game that's actually good. The portal is more organized, in your opinion, for new players. It really is. It streamlines it a lot better for people that don't know what to do, or get, you know, going into the world top, figuring out where to go is kind of difficult and was always kind of annoying. How do we reconcile crafted and tiered raid loot if old raids get tiered loot? Cap all crafted rolls at tier 3? Yeah, probably. Like, it wouldn't make sense to, like, the thing with crafted rolls is, I like crafting. I think it's fun. It does incentivize you to play in-game activities a little bit more, and I don't think it takes away from anything. And a crafted red border is essentially a tier 3. This game has hours of content that doesn't use that it doesn't use at all to interest players. Shy, you're 100% correct. There's so much in this game that could be done and just done better. Like, it's kind of wild to me that they decided to jump into like the tiered system without tiering everything in the game. Like, that should have been all encompassing, not just new weapons. We need content. Oh, 100%. That's one of the biggest problems too, is like, we don't have really new content. I do like the events that we're getting. I think like having those more consistent has been better. I don't really care for Arms Week. It doesn't really excite me, but like Iron Banner events were dropping high tier loot. Solstice dropped high tier loot, even if you were under leveled. Like, stuff like that was really helpful. And it actually made me want to play Solstice, because I was like 306 and I was getting tier 5s occasionally. That's the grand issue with the portal. It's getting to players like you or like me when they should be servicing longtime players like me. Kind of, yes and no. I think it's really tough because it seems to have this issue of trying to cater towards everybody. And like pre-Edge of Fate, you know, like people complained about crafting, people complained about the weekly like story drips. You know, there's a lot of things that people complained about, and Bungie has this really great thing of like, having an idea and just over exerting all of their effort into it, and then it just turns out bad. Like the portal is a great idea. I just think it shouldn't be the whole focus. It needs to work in tandem with everything else. But unfortunately, that's not what the game we're currently living in. So we'll see like what Renegades changes. I do like that they are constantly like they've been constantly making changes week after week and like actually making the power grind good and going in and actually being able to do activities. Like I can do pretty much any activity and I'm getting like 4 to 6 drops depending on what we're actually doing, which is really, really nice. And then, like, where is it at? Contest of Elders, that's going to give me 7 drops, which is for the time you're putting in, like maybe a little low, but I mean, if you're thinking like 30 minutes, you're getting 7 drops out of it. Same with just strikes, and then same with Midtown too. It's like Onslaught, you're going in for probably 45 minutes ish, depending, because it goes like what 30 levels. Getting 7 drops out of that's like actually worth it. I think it needs more history. It kind of feels dry in that aspect. Yeah, it does. They make the wish come true, but butcher to make it worse. Dude, yeah, Bungie, like they have this idea and they're like, they just need to sit down and before they just need to have a moment of clarity. Like, should we do it this way? No, we shouldn't. Let's do the opposite of this crazy idea that we're doing and the direction we're putting the game into. Hey, sir, I'm a new player playing Destiny 2 for 8 days. First off, welcome. Now already level 300, spammed only portals and did 3 campaign for Prismatic and the blue super for example. What's the next step? How do I farm fast gear? Your best bet, honestly, is like pinnacle activities, right? Like pinnacle ops is going to give you the quickest, like Heaven's Vengeance. You skip the first encounter, but pinnacle tends to give you the highest drops. Really, anything at this point is good for farming. It's just like how much time do you want to spend? Like the strikes are really pretty good for it, and then even the portal has some good stuff too. Like one conflux will give me 4 drops. Salt mines will give me that. I think the biggest thing with it, actually like focusing on stuff in the portal, is doing your daily challenges and your weekly challenges, which typically you get done just by playing, because this will then add you bonus portal drops to different activities. And how do I get items with 4 to 5 stars? So for that, you want to be going to, you want to like focus. I'll do that slower. So you go to Journey, you go to view your progress for Guardian rank. You want to try to get up to Guardian rank 9. Since you're already 300, like you probably should be relatively up here. But at least at the moment, in non-event weeks, tier 5s are going to be really tied to your Guardian rank being higher, and then your power level being over 450 at the moment, at least. Yeah, Tabor's completely right. Old Betsy's up. Should wait for a few more to join for start farming. Jet, you can join me now. We'll just go in to do the first one for Garden of Salvation. Rhyme Stealer and Chill Clip, Lionfish. Keep it, dude. Keep it. That's a good roll. That's fun. That is a lot of fun. I think they focused on new players more than old players. Then they should have done something for both, because the portal is hell. Yeah, I'll understand. Yeah, I think that's why they did the portal, is people, one, were begging for a change in terms of just like wanting new Destiny, right? So they completely did tiered weapons, they did the armor rework, they did the stat rework, and they did the portal. It's kind of a fresh facelift for the entire game. But there wasn't enough new content, and the content that was new was not rolled out well in terms of power progression, and old content didn't have power progression into it, which just made it feel really boring to play most of the game. I see they're only dailies for 3 to 5 items from the portal runs. Typically in solo ops, Scary. If you go into pinnacle ops, you can usually get around 5 to 7 drops on a run. Yo, Dalton, how you doing, man? Renee, good to see you too. Scary, you are more than welcome. I won't let you join. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see how Renegades makes changes, because I know so many people have voiced their opinion about not enjoying the power grind, which they get credit where credit's due. They have made it better, but like the unstable cores feel extremely bad. Renee, we're doing some red border farms right now, just with Garden of Salvation chests. We're gonna do some intro to Vault of Glass for spoils and weapons and armor, of course, and then we'll probably jump into not Salvation's Edge, Sabbath. What's that one on fucking Sabbathun's World? Vow Disciple, because there's a free chest there. Okay, I'll just load into it. Vow, yeah, thank you, dude. Words are tough, man. Also scary. Feel free in any of our live or our long form videos, like our build videos. There's a link to our Discord. You're more than welcome to join. Again, welcome to the game. Yeah, Getty, you can hop in too. Let's see, where's the moon? And this is the problem too, is like the portal is like when you look at this, it's like, what is where? I don't know what or where to go. I think, hear me out, guys. If the portal, if I could click on solo ops, and then I can click on this, and it takes me to the world tab to the exact activity, that one would feel more immersive. It wouldn't fix the issue, but at least it'd feel more immersive. But yeah, I think in general, it's just content. The game needs more content. Wait, did that not give me the... Bro. It didn't give it to me. Are you ready for the Battle Axe that's coming out Tuesday? I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what it does. It'll be interesting to see. I think the perks are already live on it, but I'm not gonna go look. We wanna wait and see for the surprise. But I hope the exotic mission's good. I'm sure it will, because exotic missions typically are pretty fun. But the one thing I do like is the exotic missions now, especially if you're new to the game. If you go to the portal and do the exotic missions in here, you can still get the exotics and the catalyst and everything to drop from it, which is extremely nice. Are there any events out in D2 at the moment? Not currently, Gray, but next week, I believe the exotic mission drops, and then there's Arms Week next week as well. So that's one thing I do like. I do like the portals. It does tell you, like, hey, what's coming. You hit the nail on the head, in my opinion. Portal should be a shortcut to points when the activity is in the director. Dude, it'd be so much better, because it'd be, like, actually immersive, because it's called the portal. It should take you somewhere, not just the activity. Finally got the Edge of Fate DLC and was disappointed. The lore side was cool. Same. I'm not the biggest lore person personally, but I do think that the Edge of Fate story was really good. I'm excited to see what they do. Gray, you're so welcome. You heard from Roberti they want to bring back Wrath of the Machine. My baby Wrath needs to stay on D1, and if they could do it, why can't they remaster D1? Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if they remastered D1 at some point. It would sell. People, I mean, just for the money, people would buy it. It'd probably have a really good ROI. I think that would be a smart idea if they, just money. Come on, buddy. Gonna push this dude out into the open. This little blueberry. Thank God for checkpoint bots. Yo, Coco, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Just imagine D1 with 60 FPS. Yeah, dude, if I could get back my lingering song hand cannon, so much fun. The gameplay was bad though. It was literally 90% puzzles. It was a lot of puzzles. I did like how you could do like any mission kind of like whenever you wanted to, which was really cool. It had way too much Matter Spark. That was my biggest complaint, was the Matter Spark. And luckily, chat really helped me figure out the puzzles, Renee, so I got kind of lucky with that one. You're a new player as well. Thanks, Scary. I like Scary. Thanks for the portal info. Helps out a lot. Hey, Coco, you're so welcome. You are more than welcome. Also, here, if you want to, feel free to join our Discord. We always like helping new people out. Because that's the thing, is like there's still like a lot of new people are still playing this game despite like whatever negative stuff they may have heard, which is actually really, really cool, and I love that. Because, like, at the end of the game, like, Destiny is a fantastic game. Bungie is just not fantastic at implementing it all the time. Steve, what's up, dude? How are you? Okay, let's where's dude? See the moon. I always forget where the moon's at. Okay. So if anyone wants to get free Garden of Salvation, you can get weapons from these chests without ever doing the raid, which is really cool. Hear me out. Every secret chest and every single raid should be like that. Currently on PC is no phone. What happened to your phone? Did you lose it? Did it go bye-bye?
They take us for fools. The artifact you brought.
You're waiting for a new one? I need to get a new phone too. It's really tempting. Imagine the same team that made Halo Reach came and helped with D2. Be so much better. Yeah. Rene, you can definitely join. Let me I'll toss in my join code real quick.
But this time with caution, not curiosity.
It's in the YouTube chat for you. Yeah, I am excited for Renegades though. I think the story. I do like what Allison is doing with the story. I think her narrative team is doing a pretty good job. So I'm excited for that. And I do like Star Wars, so I'm pretty excited to shoot walkers. And I do like what they did with the aesthetic of it. I think it's pretty cool. They need the people that made D Rising just sell all of the Destiny rights to NetEase. Dude, they did a good job. The thing that blew me away the most about Destiny Rising was how new player friendly it was. The mechanics that they put in there for new people joining that game and really teaching you how to play the game was so much better. Dude, that's one of my favorite things, Ballistic Slamming with Thunder Crash. It's a blast. Okay, let's go. Also, this is how I got every single red warder for this raid. I just did this every week on 3 characters because you get 2 chests a week. I was able to craft. I think I've done everything but the bow. Reckless Oracle, one of the best autos in the game. If you guys don't have it, get it. Walmart Fellwinter's Power Slide. Dude, honestly, though, it's the only time I really ever used Ballistic Slam. Though I did use it in a build yesterday, just to change things up a little bit. Ballistic Slam is kind of fun. Power Slide, do you want a slow peak? Dude, what was peak was Twilight Garrison. Now we got Thruster. But nobody uses it because Bolt Charge exists. So my whole movement is just... Oh, I will come back. Let me come back. Let me switch characters real quick and I'll help you out. I don't know if you like NetEase at all. Good game. Very predatory. Oh yeah, I mean it's a gotcha game. That's why I don't play it. Because I would buy stuff. That's the problem. Is I would want to buy it. Because I mean like I'll spend money in Destiny 2 like a little bit. Mostly for shaders, because shaders are cool and occasionally armor. But the fact that it's like in Rising you don't have to, but you can spend money to pull for characters and then you're eventually guaranteed the character. I get why it's addicting, man. It's kind of that gambling for the game. I love D2 Titan more if I could actually Titan skate. Do you play on mouse and keyboard by chance? You played when you found out there was an emblem for D2? RIP. I still didn't get it. Because you can kind of get away with Titan skating on MNK, but not a ton. You just bind a catapult lift to your scroll wheel. Hey, Jomo, thank you so much for the follow. Dwayne, thank you so much for the follow. Your controller on console? I can't help you on that one, I'm sorry. Okay, all right, so we got to jump this way. Better being really lucky to get the stuff on free polls. Exactly. I mean, yeah, you can still play it for free, but not everything is free, which is the problem with Rising. Is it? I mean, it's predatory. So I use a macro for skating. I don't blame you. Titan skating's fun. It's quite a blast. Oh, my dude, my nose is so itchy. I don't know if it's like allergies or my mustache. Yeah, Titan skating in D1 though is great. It's free in quotation marks. Exactly, just like Destiny's free to play. It's free to try. Okay, let's see. We have to make it down there. So I don't know if you have Eager Edge or Thunder Crash. That works too. Perfect. Picked a spot in my nose and it won't stop bleeding. Dude. Okay, so if you guys have been here a little while, you probably know that I have sleep apnea. Because I've talked about it a little bit. But I have to use a CPAP, right? Because, you know, like I'm an old person. And sometimes it just, dude, it'll dry my nose out so bad that it'll just give me bloody noses for like crazy. It's so annoying. But I will say though, as annoying as it is sleeping with a CPAP, you are able to constantly have just like clean nasal cavities, man. Official Uncdad status. Fuck. Thundercrash for damage, no Thundercrash for movement. Ryan, you're 100% right. Thundercrash for movement is the way to go. Kind of like rockets. Oh, I missed. No. The elevation kills your nosebleeds. Dude, same. You're probably, I don't know if you're higher elevation than I am. I think I'm around like 3,000. Dude, the air pressure just sucks. The air pressure just ruins my head. And it's every time it changes, I get super dizzy. But yeah, nosebleeds are crazy with that too. Oldie says while being a cutie patootie. Thanks. You're so kind. You have sleep apnea as well. You're in the top 5%. Damn, mine's mild. I can't imagine. I hate it. It's like, luckily a CPAP is extremely helpful. But man, like when I stop breathing in the middle of the night, I just get night terrors. And it's not fun. Dude, yeah. I'm gonna blush from a compliment. Getty's a sweetheart. You're from DC, so this part of the country is a frozen hellscape. That's because you live in the frozen hellscape, Jet. I live frozen hellscape adjacent. It's not as bad because I live in a high desert, but it's not as bad as where you are at. I've had friends that are from here and live here now, and they lived in said frozen hellscape like you do. And yeah, no, not a fan. I've never been there in the winter. I've only been there in the summertime. But damn, it gets pretty bad from what I hear. Like if I'm gonna go live in a frozen hellscape, I'm gonna go live up north in like Iceland or something. They tested you and you stopped breathing over 1,000 times. Holy shit. Dude, I stopped breathing like 50 times. That's insane. I can't imagine because I know how bad it was for me when it was untreated. You got so bored of D2, you dead ass only play D1. Dude, if I had a console, I'd go play D1. Maybe we'll do that. What if, okay, so our affiliate anniversary is coming up in a couple months. If I can convince my wife to let me buy a console, I'll do a D1 24-hour stream. Dude, that'd be so much fun. Holy cow, we'd have a blast. Okay, now we have to convince her that we can buy an old console. Because, dude, my Hunter looks so sick at D1. PS3 is very cheap. Oh, shit, I forgot you could play it on PS3. Would she even go for it? It's far enough out, I could probably just set aside money for it, honestly. I don't think she would be opposed, but I would just have to buy the console in the game, which actually the game's probably not that much. You reteach you everything. I'll give me an Xbox account. Oh, I still have an Xbox account. I just don't have the live for it. You have a Xbox 360 series. Nice. You can't play Rise of Iron for 360. D1's backwards compatible. I played it on Xbox S. Was that the one? The one that came after the Xbox One? Xbox One S? All you need is Game Pass. I'll buy it from GameStop because they're still going to sell it for $19, not $20. Dude, yeah, I had an Xbox One S that I won for $10 in a raffle. With it was a Halo edition. Such a good time. That's the only reason when I was young and broke, because I was really bad with money when I was younger. That's the only reason I was able to get an Xbox. Deal was only $20. Perfect. Xbox One, Xbox One S, X, Series X. Hell yeah. There's license transfer. Oh, sweet. That's not too bad. Yeah, dude. If I did on an Xbox One, that'd probably work because I have a capture card. But I'm pretty sure you can stream. I wonder if you can stream without a capture card, or if you need the capture card. We have one, so it wouldn't be bad. Let's see how much is an Xbox One S, anyways. You can stream without one, dude. Perfect. Okay, GameStop has it for like $200. Xbox is trash. PlayStation all the way, dude. I haven't had a PlayStation since PlayStation 2, and that's honestly only because of Bungie and Halo. Back when Halo came out, I remember I was in like 6th grade, probably. A kid that lived down the street from me brought his Halo manual onto the school bus, and it told you pretty much everything about the game, all the enemies, the weapons, and everything like that. And I remember I sat next to him one day, and it just looked so cool. And I had to convince my dad to give me an Xbox after that. Both are trash. Xbox and PlayStation, also Nintendo. Yeah. But hey, if it's just for a Destiny 1 stream, it might be worth it. All right, now we're going to go back to the intro on Hunter, and you guys can join back on me on that one. Xbox is better than PlayStation to an extent. For the end of the day, both consoles are horrible compared to PC. I mean, yeah, PC just, I mean, it's PC, you know? I think that's one of the biggest reasons if Bungie was ever to decide, or Sony, I guess, was ever to decide they wanted to make a DE3, they'd have to leave back old consoles, like old gen stuff. TCR, hey, thank you for the sub. Nintendo really downgraded with Switch 2 and their membership issues. I don't know what those are. What are those, Star? Let's go World tab. Xbox supposed to be making a new console and incorporate Steam. That'd be wild. Xbox never been on top. PlayStation has always won console wars. Yeah, I would say in terms of just like quality, yeah. Though I did get a chuckle out of the PlayStation Plus. That was kind of funny. I don't know if it's going to save my original checkpoint. We're going to try. If not, wait to join me until I can get past the intro. I will say, though, oh my god, the days of growing up with Xbox and the Red Ring of Death was so annoying. I think I sent my Xbox in 4 times that one year. They say it's PC performance with console convenience. Dude, yeah, that would be insane for people. Consoles are really good. They've really definitely like just increased like crazy. Like the reason I think I'm on PC, that I switched to PC, is because I wanted higher frame rate. Plus, like I do a lot of editing, not like I do photography and have done as a hobby for a really long time. So it just makes sense to combine all of that into one. But yeah, dude, like PC is insane. If I can, it depends on where it loads me into. If it gave me the checkpoint for the final, that's gonna suck. If not, I'll just redo the intro. Do I want to eat a potato? Yes. Okay, leave the fire team real quick, and then I will redo this intro, and then join back up on me when I get to the next portion. Oh, you still need to get the last one? Oh my god, Renee. Let's go back. We're going back for Renee. And then I will go back and do the intro for you. Watching from India? Well, welcome. I think I have it on my Titan. Okay, Renee, you can join on me, and then we'll go back and I'll drop you off. Not true. I can afford a top-end PC, but prefer consoles. PC just hurts your fingers. That's fair. That's fair. Oh man. I mean, you can use a controller on PC. Okay, this should be the final. I should be able to drop you off. And yeah, it'll be. I'm interested to see what the next gen consoles look like. It should be kind of interesting to see what they kind of do. Oh, you don't need to apologize. I didn't realize you had already gone. Oh, you had only gone on 2 characters. PC has more problems than consoles. I mean, yeah, PCs can be prone to a lot more issues. That's for sure. Like my graphics card that shit on me last year, or the beginning of this year, midstream, that sucked. It's your main reason for not buying a PC. That's fair. If I didn't like double use my computer as like content creation and editing and stuff, I'd probably still be on a console. I think I didn't switch to PC for probably like the first year or so of Destiny's life on D2. Because no, more than that. I played console D2 for like 3 years. Okay. You can buy a PS5 Pro cheaper than buying a top-end PC. Oh, definitely. All right, let's take you back real quick. Cantino, welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day. I turn screws and only tiny machines with circuit boards. You're out of the realm of expertise. Dude, you'd be perfect at building a PC at that point. Xbox One still going strong. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I was always an Xbox person. I mean, Bungie and Halo did that to me. But okay. I really wish that new PS5 game, Ghost, came on Steam, because that game looks so cool. I'm so sad. I actually, like, I saw it got released, and then I went to go look for it on Steam, and that's how I realized it was only on PlayStation. Kind of sad, because that game looks cool. You'll forever stick to Xbox, but I won't lie, I prefer PlayStation controllers because I play Claw. Oh yeah, that'd be better for you. I never understood Claw, to be honest. I'm gonna buy it for Rhino. He loved the first Ghost. See, I never heard of it before until like like a month or 2 ago, but it looks so cool. So hopefully it comes on Steam at some point. But we don't, we don't know. I would personally love it if it came on Steam, because I would definitely play it. It looks like a beautiful game. Claw's nothing fancy, but it does let you make your thumb. But it does let you not take your thumb off the joystick. Gotcha. I guess that's why I liked paddles. Because I still have like an Xbox Elite controller for like the random times my stuff dies mid-game or chat makes me use it. So close to rank 9, you only need... What do you need for rank 9? Why is my hunter only 300? Because Salvation's grip and the weapons that I have right now are just level 10. Like, I haven't upgraded. I'm not going to upgrade them. So that's why my hunter's so low. Okay, world tab. Let's go do this intro real quick so you guys can get the other chest. Yeah, I think overall my hunter is at like 477, almost 478. I'm annoyed no one's doing Conquest. I'll do Conquest with you. I need to do Conquest anyways. I'm down to do Conquest. I just wish I wish Bungie, for the love of God, bring back GMs and strike loot for said GMs and just give us tiered weapons in those Grandmasters, please. Or turn Conquest into that, where we can actually farm for that stuff. Like the fact that we can't like farm for palindrome anymore,
To destroy
such a
their
bummer.
weeds. Fine. We will play their
Jet, you need to do them too? Yeah, I'll definitely help you guys do conquests.
caution.
Dude, that was my favorite thing to do on stream was Grandmaster help with people. That was like every week. I was always doing Grandmaster help. How many unstable cores would it take by 10 to get to max power? Oh god, do I even have anything? Okay, let's see. I wonder if I have anything that's let's just say 479. Let's just go there. I have some 480s elsewhere. It would take 16,931. That's nuts. Yeah, Grandmasters were so much fun. I'm trying to do the Delve one. It's annoying. Oof. Yeah, we can definitely do some conquest stuff. I need to do them anyways. Why has Pinnacle Gear gotten hardened? Now you can't finish them. It depends which. Like, are you talking about just the activities in general? It depends, like, I guess, what activity you're doing. Power level affects it. Modifiers will affect it. Like, one of the easiest pinnacles is going to be Star-Crossed and the Whisper mission. In terms of just, like, completion. You have to do a Whisper as a conquest. You hate jumping. Yeah. Actually the worst one to do. I'm terrible at jumping. That's why I like Strand or Solar Warlock with Icarus Dash. Okay, let's go. Dude, that was a terrible one. I knew that as soon as I went in. This is the worst part. I'm missing the jumps. There we go. Every time. Okay, so basically, we just got to do this. Hopefully that was perfect. You jump as well as a bowling ball. Brutal. All right, you guys can join back on me now. Yeah, that's got to be tough. That's actually hilarious, though. You hate since Ash and Iron came out, they fucked off the other pinnacles and now only featured the new ones. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, one thing, too, that I miss, speaking of just pinnacles, like, I feel like with how we've power crept the game, right? Like, the mountaintop was just stupid, right? Recluse was stupid. They brought all those guns back, but having, like, the actual pinnacle gear, hear me out, they could bring pinnacles back in a new, like, we have legendaries, we have exotics, give us a new tier here. It's a different color. Make it fucking orange or, you know, you can make it red. Some other color, but give us like a new tier. Warlock is trash for jumping. Heat Rises, Solar Warlock, Icarus Dash. That's all you need. That's the way to get around Warlock's jumps. Hey, Jay, you were able to join though. I'm pretty impressed. Did you guys spawn down here? No, we haven't spawned yet. Yeah, just we haven't. Also, Strand needs another melee. Strand needs more supers. Stasis is the same way. Like, they definitely need to work on the old stuff, too. Who said Warlock is trash for jumping? I'll ban them. Steven is Warlock. Yeah, Renee, it's... Warlock jump... Or what jump do you use on Warlock? Dude, yeah, I saw there's a Warlock meme where it's just like, depending on where you hit your jump is going to determine like how you go forward or not. Most of the time you just go down, which feels really bad. You got to use the middle jump, I think is what it's called. Strafe jump? Strafe glide? That one, I think is what it is. I want the Hunter melee on Stasis Titan. Dude, yes. Having, yeah, I want to live in a world where there's, like, take the idea of prismatic, but make it one character, and you can mix and match like everything. So you could do like a Thunder Crash, but also have a Hunter jump. Like, you're just a Guardian. There's no like classes. You're just like a Light Bearer basically, but you can use everything. I don't know. I think that'd be pretty cool. It really power creeped the hell out of the game, but I'm here for it. Can't believe I missed that twice. You're a pro Warlock Lighter. I believe you. I've seen it happen. So the best thing here to do is you're going to want to jump on that elevator and jump around. Yeah, dude, Warlock, get it right when you bop your head and you just go straight to the ground. This is the most annoying one to get into. Nice. Okay, perfect. Oh, you got it. You got it. Prismatic Titan with Unbreakable aspect. With a Rift would be hilarious. Dude, imagine you have Unbreakable and a Rift or a Well of Radiance. That'd be insane. I don't. I think it's kind of like the next evolutionary step in Destiny's gameplay. Is you either give us a completely new character, or you just combine all abilities. Like you take the idea of Prismatic, but you can do everything. That would be utterly insane. Like if you want to play full solar on it, you can. Or if you want to do full strand, or if you want to mix and match everything, dude, just imagine if a hunter could Glacial Quake, but still jump like a hunter, could use gunpowder, gamble. Oh my god, it'd be amazing. It's too complex for Bungie's brain cells. Bungie, give me a job. I will help fix your game for the vast majority of players. Because what you do is you take a survey, a public survey, and get everyone's opinion on what's wrong with the game. Because everyone has different opinions on what's wrong with the game. But also, we just need what's his nuggets, Justin Truman, to do like a state of the game. I am saying like I'm waiting for the roadmap because I think it's going to speak volume in terms of like what's coming down the pipeline. The menu screen would be huge, exactly. Bungie, I think the thing is like Bungie does listen to what people complain about, but I think their pool is of who they listen to or like what they listen to is not the best. They do listen to big streamers a lot. They do that. But it's like if you just go into like how they do like when they do their summits and stuff and they bring in people, from a lot that I've heard is a lot of those ideas fall upon deaf ears. At least like that's what some community like content creators have said. But there is a lot of the changes that they have implemented with Edge of Fate is they did listen to a lot of what the streamers were talking about of like wanting the grind to be back and wanting it to be difficult again. And then they did that. And then people, even like some of the content creators, like big content creators, didn't like it because they went too far. And that's Bungie's, norm is they take things too far in one direction. But then they also, in the same breath, tried to make it simple for newer people with the portal. And I think they were in the right direction. I don't think they implemented as well as they could have, but it was in the right direction in terms of just making it more new player friendly. But they also need to make it not just like new player accessible like the portal makes it, but they have to make it new player like, hey, this is how you play the game. This is what everything means. Everyone doesn't have time to play that streamers do for one. Exactly. Like you guys all have school, you have full-time jobs, you have a partner, you have other hobbies and other interests that take up your time. We need a new darkness subclass? Yes. Like Ego, you're 100% correct. Like not everyone, like a lot of people probably jump into this game. They might play for a couple hours at a time during the week, right? Like that your time needs to be valued for the time you put in. And that's why like the portal changes and progression that they did change is helpful because it does value your time for the content you're playing. Like, so they slowly step in the right direction, but they need to just go completely in the right direction. The game is almost impossible to get back into, especially if you want to play another game. It's the most financially taxing game. Yeah, it is kind of hard to get back into. I do think Edge of Fate gave it a good restart for people that took a break or are new, because you didn't get like a whole whirlwind of changes like if you started last year, then completely changing the face of the game. Like it is easier to get into now, but it like they need to focus on the new players, like new player just gameplay in general. Like NetEase did a really good job with Destiny Rising with that. Maybe you have time, you don't want to use it doing the same thing over and over again. Do you don't want to do the definition of insanity, Getty? Come on. That's the best part. I will tell you. I will tell you. Let me see if I still have this. This every time I think about the grind, right? This cracks me up. Where is it at? If chat made me delete this one. Okay, no. So many moons ago in the Forsaken days, this weapon was the king of all shotguns in Destiny 2. Okay. I grinded this strike for hours every single day to get this roll. And it's almost a 5 out of 5. I'm missing the masterwork, but I grinded the hell out of that strike. It got to the point where I didn't have people to play with, so I learned how to do the strike solo, and I was doing 10-minute runs over and over and over and over again just so I could get this shotgun, and it probably took me a good 2 months to get this to drop. They basically sunset the rest of the game with tiered stuff. Yeah, or ego. That's exactly what we were talking about earlier. Is like the tiered system's cool. It's like it's a new progression of loot, but the fact that they introduced it without making everything tiered was a huge mistake. Bungie give us dual wielding. Dude, they did it in Halo. They have the capability. They have the know-how. Dude, imagine having dual wield sidearms, or dual wield Telestos. Give me an exotic that lets me dual wield stuff. You could use. You have to use like a conjunction of like an exotic armor piece and an exotic leg piece or weapon to be able to dual wield. That'd be pretty insane. I think it'd be fun. Old masterwork stuff, tier 3. Yeah, if they can convert it from my understanding, at least from like what they've said so far, is like it's a lot of changes to go implement old weapons into new tiered weapons. I think that's why they didn't do it all, because of whatever limitations that they had to get it to it. I think they were on a deadline, and I think they had this system in place, so that's why they pushed it out. And I think their next, at least from what I remember the last live stream, they're talking about getting raid and dungeon loot to be power enabled, so it actually helps progress your power, so it's actually meaningful to play. But it should be tiered too. So hopefully that comes. I did your grind. I'm sorry. What grind? Okay, what? Let's go to Vow Disciple. Let's go get that one. All right, we're gonna go. I'll be right back. We're gonna run to the restroom, check on the dogs, and then we're gonna go do the Vow Disciple stuff. We're supposed to be able to convert old stuff into tiered stuff in the future. Yeah, we definitely need to. I think it'd be super, super helpful. Twice. You finally 400? Sheesh, you've been taking a minute. Hell yeah, good job. Okay, let's do prismatic. Speed loader. I guess we'll do unloved. Sure. I have a Haliatus. Where's elemental honing? Nice. Wait, does that have cluster bombs on it too? I'm still stuck on you thinking about coming back to D1. Dude, I would love to play Destiny 1 again. I think it'd be fun. It's been a long time. I mean, I haven't played Destiny 1 since Destiny 2 came out. I went through all of Destiny 2's hard times. But I think like the nostalgia might be a good time to do, especially for like a fun stream. I think it'd be a ton of fun. There we go. That's the one we want. Because I've been trying to think of what to do for like our anniversary stream on Twitch. And I think that's a pretty fun idea. It was either that or like listen to the whole 10 hours of Bife's Destiny 2 story for half the stream. Don't get me wrong, I'm considering it. That story, dude, Bife is such a good storyteller. I just love it. Because I listened to that over like 4 or 5 days. To do that in one setting would be wild. All right, let's go here. We're going to go get some free... No, what? Vow Disciple. Okay. Oh, okay, I can take it. There we go. Anniversary stream, make the dawning cookies. It will be around dawning time. My anniversary stream for a Twitch affiliate is January 1st. What? I wonder what day of the week that is. I'll have it off work either way, but I hope it's a weekend. It's a Thursday? Brutal. I'd be lying if I said I didn't finish the Bife video in a single sitting at work. Damn. Dude, that's probably crazy. I listen to YouTube. I pretty much watch all my YouTube content like on my way to and from work because I have around like a 30-minute commute just to get to work. So it's a perfect time to just set my phone down and listen to whatever, you know, like typically like I listen to like Bife videos. I love Evase videos. Cross and Fallout. I also listen to a lot of their stuff. Howdy, Rhino. What's up, man? Yeah, we definitely, dude, dawning cookies, great idea. I'm here for it. If they don't have Glaciocasm as a tier 5, I'm gonna be so sad. We're gonna be so sad. Listen to D1 lore in one sitting. I don't remember how long it was. Maybe like 7 hours. That's crazy. Dude, the lore in this game is so good. And shout out to Bife, though, like all the other lore creators that spent all of the early years, like when Grimoire cards were only online, and they compiled all those videos into one. Dude, mad respect. That takes so much work. Like, I put out a 16-minute video today, right? And my editing took me almost 3 hours, and I had to do about 3 hours of gameplay to get 15 different build video, like footage videos. So I did 15 consecutive solo ops, which is quite annoying. But yeah, that takes so much time. When I moved in this apartment, you just listen to Destiny lore while I'm moving. Dude, it's such a good story. Like, why not? The lore's top tier. Waiting for the Drifter to use his super. Honestly, though, like, what supers would the Drifter have? I feel like he'd be like a Thunder Crash. That would make sense to me. I see all your shorts and it never lets me comment, so you just leave a like. What? Thank you for that, though, Steve. We appreciate the like. Drifter can use any. That's the kind of character we need. We need a character that can use anything. That'd be so cool. He's the guy that I want to play. You think it's Stasis? Dude, I could see him using Stasis. Oh my god, I forgot. I changed my keybinds during... What do I do to get off of this? I changed my keybinds back in Heavy Metal, and I don't remember how to get off my ship anymore. Dude, brutal. I guess we're just gonna chill for a second until we remember how. He isn't a Guardian, so he has no subclass. He's been known to use Solar Warlock. Dude, that's what I want to be, though. That would be so amazing. do whatever I wanted. You switch to iPad, it feels huge. How's the quality on an iPad? Skimmer controls are different than Sparrow. True, but so Ryan, when I was playing heavy metal, my whatever button I used to exit my skimmer, I bound to something on the brig, and I don't remember what it was. That's my problem. Not too shabby. Thanks. We just want to get to a point where our Twitch will let us use a higher bit rate, because then better videos. I remember, right? Osiris can use stasis and strain combined, like prismatic grenade. I thought Osiris was a solar warlock. Could he do that too? Dude, Osiris has some of the best drip in the game though for characters. It's because he never went to the last city when he first revived, so his ghost is mad at him. That makes sense. That's the character I want to play as. Like a light bearer that can do everything. That'd be so much fun. It'd be so broken. But I feel like Prismatic's already broken and we're already headed into that direction. So just let us do that. Let us have fun. Osiris is rank 2 exotics. That's because Osiris is a badass. What does he have? Sunbracers? What's his other exotic? In the lore, every guardian can use any super though. See, that's why we need to be able to do it. You think Shax would be hammers or burning maul? Ooh, that's tough. That's a good question. Check my warlock. I have a PS5 on my head. Oh, you got that armor piece? Osiris is a hacker. Yeah, dude. Okay, Sunbracers though. Let's be real. So good right now. Damn, he's got the PS5 head. That thing is so funny. Shax doesn't use weapons anymore. He just punches. He's a true Titan. He really is. So this will give you, again, I don't know what raid loot you can get out of this. You get spoils, though, which is really nice. So you can get 15 spoils just for coming and hanging out with us. Don't forget Shax's Raise Lighter. Was that one of the exotic swords? Like Dark Drinker, but Raise Lighter? He loves those crayons. Crayons do taste kind of good, though, you know? Most people that don't eat them right, you gotta melt them down. Then you can combine flavors, make like a little stew or something out of it. Dark Drinker, Raise Lighter, and Bolt Caster. Yes. Good times. I didn't play a lot of Warlock in D1. I was pretty much a Hunter and a Titan only. Dude, I remember the end of Destiny 1 days playing PvP and just getting killed by one-tap grenades and self-res Warlocks was a nightmare. The helmet stays on. Oh, dude, of course the helmet stays on. Friend Butterbiscuit. First off, Butterbiscuit's a hell of a name. I love that. As the official swords they made for them. Dude, that's crazy. How did he get those? And can he share? Dude, I'm not going to get over the fact that your friend's name is Butterbiscuit. That's probably one of my favorite names I've ever heard. That's amazing. They probably don't make them anymore. I do want to get like a Thorn, one of the Thorn replicas they have. I haven't heard of anybody getting those. I've seen like people having like the Gallahorn, some exotic helmets, weapons, and stuff like that, but that's really cool. You don't think Shax would use Void? Yeah, Shax would definitely wouldn't take Saint subclass. Thomas, Larry, both of you, thank you for the subs on YouTube, by the way. He has Thorn and Ace of Spades. Dude, Thorn is hands down, one of my favorite exotics they've put in the game. It sounds extremely cool. It looks extremely cool. It just needs, like they buffed it a while back with its catalyst, but it just needs a little bit more love. In the lore, doesn't it state that Osiris wields 2 Dawnblades at once? Probably. You'd pay for a wearable Twilight Garrison. 10 million yours. Dude, Twilight Garrison's amazing. I like how instead of giving us Twilight Garrison, they just gave us Thruster. Which would be so much better if you could just, like, actually use Thruster like Twilight Garrison. Destiny has a lot of potential for cosplay because of the lore. Oh, it really does. Also, they need to give us back double Icarus Dash. Like, give us an exotic. They can give us 2 Icarus Dash. Instead of having to use Heat Rises for it. He also wielded Dawnblade while casting well. Dude, that's just cheating at this point. Good for him. All right, I'm going to switch characters so I can grab these 2. Yeah, we just need to listen to more Bife videos. See, the thing is, we did this last week, and my whole plan was to do this until I could buy Anarchy. And then I ended up realizing I could buy Deep Sight Harmonizers, so I crafted Commemoration. So now I don't have enough. I'm further away from my spoils. Jet, you're gonna hold it down. Thank you. You think if they made an exotic for double Icarus Dash, it'd be a chest or a leg piece? Ooh, that's, yeah. I feel like you could implement it into a chest piece for sure. I could easily see it being legs though. But I think you're right. It probably would make more sense for a chest piece. Dude, double Icarus Dash was... Oh my god, I loved playing Warlock. So much fun. The lore with the female hunter on Mars DLC is interesting. Is that what, Anna Bray? We're going back to Mars too, if I remember correctly, with Renegades. Because didn't they talk about Mars and Venus? Prime Garrison at that point? Dude, exactly. We need that. Icarus Dash is, like, Warlock's solar movement's insane. I wish they put Icarus Dash on Prismatic, though. That'd be my favorite. You can just move so fast. And I'm not even that good at it. Compared to, like, people that main Warlock on PvP, it's wild. Alright, let's do this. All I want is Dark Drinker and Raise Lighter exotics. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't brought those back. You overcharge your Sunshot with light. See, that's not fair. Like, we need to be lore accurate Guardians. We had that with the Sturm Bug, right? We felt pretty lore accurate on that one. I guess you could say Solar Warlock is fire. Did I love the joke? Fantastic. Honestly true, though. Very true. Very, very true. You know, dad jokes are my favorite. All right, we could probably get the chest for... What's up, Alex? To give us the Orc Sword as an exotic. No, I honestly was so surprised they didn't give us that. That was a big surprise. Oh, I don't have it on here. You had it $49, dude. Do you spend like money every week on F1? That's awesome that you have a collection that you love. What did you get for your collection? Keep Icarus Dash off Prismatic because I play PvP mostly. Dude, yeah, if you run into Terror with Icarus Dash and Lightning Surge, goodbye. That would be so stupid. Because he's already insane. His movement's wild. It just wouldn't be fair for everybody else. All the seasons looking for parts just to not even see it in cinematic. I know. Dude, honestly though. I think I might still have Deepstone Crypts portion, which is a little bit annoying to get to, but hey, let us use all of your aspects. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Blueberry's Ruin. I still need to craft that. All right, you guys can join back on me. We're gonna go back to orbit. I think I have a deep stone checkpoint for a secret chest. We'll go check on that. Yeah, we can use every aspect at once. I'd be so stoked. You got an F1 2024? Hell yeah. Retire PvP. Or Sir is a scary player to play against. Walla Benny as well. Dude, I've played with Wallet. I played against Wallet. It's stupid. He's insane. His movement and just awareness is wild. You never bought Deepstone? Oh, Jet. That's fair. I think everything's on super sale right now, though. Am I excited for Arms Week? Yeah, because I want that shotgun. I want a perfect roll of that shotgun, and we did not get one last time. And it's not heavy metal, so thank God. His hunter movement, dude. Wall is the reason I love playing Strand Hunter, just because like he's insane with it, and I'm mediocre with it. But Strand Hunter is just wild. Give Warlock Chaos Rage up Prismatic, dude. That's all anyone would use. Because Song of Flame's already the best super in the game for Hunter Warlocks in terms of damage. So why not make it better and just give us Storm Trance is fun, but really, Bungie, give us the goods. Let us have all of the goods. All right, this one's going to be a little bit of a jumping puzzle to get to, but we can do it. Let's see, I need my Eager Edge sword back. I also need the Dead Messenger build to be in the game again. Like, it's okay. It's okay. I'll show you where to go. It's only slightly annoying. Yeah, again, if we could put everything on one class, wild. It's not really a jumping puzzle. It's more of the jumps are kind of long and annoying. But it's okay, because we're going to be able to use our Teraba, kill all these bad guys first real quick, and then jump to the portions where we need to jump to. No. Dude, I hate Vandals. Fallen are like one of my least favorite people to play against. Charlie! Wild. Oh, you're gonna troll, got it. Steve, could you go on YouTube and just ban this person? Just ban him, Steve. Sorry, bud. You ever beat Vogue, Secret Boss? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the Gorgons? Those secret bosses? This takes forever to open. Okay, so we have to go over there. It's kind of annoying to get to, but... Oh my god. I didn't put on my Eager Edge sword. Let's get Hope your night's going well. Hey, thank you so much, Russian. I hope yours is as well. We're having a pretty solid evening ourselves. D1 Randall the Vandal. I never killed D1 Randall the Vandal. When they brought it back into... Dude, that guy was insane. There's a secret boss after Atheon. I feel like you're fucking with me. Oh my god, I need to be on Strand. What's the secret boss? Is it X-Myth class? You know, it'd probably be easier to go this way, but you know what? We're not doing it. Trying to run a GM worm right now. I think there's a chance of helping you. Like Whisper the Worm? I could probably help you with that. The secret boss is the friends we made along the way. Exactly. I almost got it on this one. This way would be, honestly, would be easier to get to. But once we get our grapple, we're gonna be good to go. Because that's all we need is grapple. What? That's crazy. The Bog Seeker boss is Jet's loot. Dude, honestly though, yeah, it really is. Okay. Oh yeah, dude, I can definitely... Oh no. Oh wow, I can jump on that. There you go. This is nerve-wracking. What level are you rushing, by the way? Yeah, you can just switch characters. I've already done it, Femboy, on all of this. So just keep swapping. I already did it this week because I was trying to get my last commemoration. You're 413. Perfect. Dude, Teraba is nuts. And our fire team, Ryan. Teraba with Peacekeepers is actually insane. I'm pleasantly surprised. It doesn't lose its stacks that fast, and it's insane how fast you can just keep its uptime is wild. Your home is 493. That's gnarly. My highest is 479. You can't get the catalyst for Wicked Implement and Facet of Dominance. How do you get the catalyst? I don't even remember how to get the catalyst for that. Let's see, Facet of Dominance. I think Mana Core can put up more damage. Can it really? I haven't tried it. I haven't really used... Oh, yeah, you have to get the memory vestiges, the light consumables for dominance. Forgot about that. For Prismatic. Are you just trying to wing it, Milton, or do you have a guide? Your clan rate's 500 on every character? Dude, that's nuts. You're gonna start going to his builds. He's Arkham Void and non-stop Sting of Pain. Oh, I'll help out. Don't worry. Don't you worry about that. Oh, did you guys hear that? That dog made just the most adorable little noise. I haven't used a Wicked Implement, I don't think, ever. What classes are you guys on? Yeah, dude, I'm happy to help. That's all. That's pretty much what I like to do with my content: is build videos, reviews, and helping. That's why we need Grandmasters back in the game, Bungie. Random Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit to get the catalyst. Oh, Milton, here's what you do, okay? Here's what you got to do. To make it faster, it might be annoying, but here's a good way you can still get catalyst. This is how I got the Queenbreaker's catalyst. If you go to Crucible in the World tab, not the normal tab. Oh, I can't do it because I have to go to the destinations. But when you go here and you do a private match, right? You go to game options, you go to collision, capture, fast capture, match time limit, you go as low as possible. This, you want to make everything just extremely low, like the score limit's 5. You can literally load in, and this will finish in 30 seconds. You just capture 1 point basically, and you can have the chance for catalyst to drop from that. Level grinding is super easy right now. We have Caldera featured. Yeah, that's true. It is a good time. I just wish Mint Retrograde was on. Yeah, Milton, that's one way. It just makes it kind of faster if you are struggling. Because, I mean, the RNG can suck. But that's how I got the catalyst for Queensbreaker. Unless you just want to sit there and do, like, Vanguard or Pinnacle Ops. You played a PvP match in Destiny 2 after a couple months. That's insane. Dude, it's so funny. People, I posted a short the other day, and so many people dogged on it because I missed a bunch of headshots, which, to be fair, I did. And it's hilarious. Like, I think I missed like 4 headshots in a row, like, just completely missed. Is nuts. Just every shot. And then I posted another short where I hit somebody from across the map with a diamond lance. So I have one short where people are shitting on me, telling me like I'm just ass at the game. And then I have another short where I hit somebody with diamond lance and they claim that I'm cheating. And I'm like, guys, no, I'm just ass at the game sometimes. Is Reckless Oracle any good? Yes, I love Reckless Oracle. You're saying it's bad? We haven't looked. Yeah, dude, it's funny. I can't believe like people will claim like if you do good, they'll claim you're cheating. Which, to be fair, it's for people that are actually like super sus. It's pretty easy to tell, especially on PC. But on console, like, it's not. I doubt it's easy as or there's not like you don't have as much cheat options. Like, what you have Zim. James doesn't cheat. It's just another universe variant of him getting clips to post. Dude, I'm the most inconsistent PvP player. Honestly, that's what holds me back from PvP. Is like some games like I can play really, really, really good, and then the next game I will play completely like shit. Cronus in, but even then it sucks. Doesn't it just make your gun not have recoil? All right, now let's go. We're gonna help Russian out really quickly. If you could type your Bungie ID into chat, we'll join you for this conquest. And then we're gonna go after that. Gonna go into Vault of Glass and do some stuff. You paid a match of Gambit, got their Primeval in like 2 minutes. I've never seen that before. That's nuts. I would have thought I was shooting too because you're hitting only headshots. That's wild. My game chat doesn't work, Russian. Jen, I think he has one person, but we'll help you do a conquest as well. You want to, hold on, let me get a build that works for this. I'll run this real quick, and then Jet, we can do your conquest. We'll do this. What are we gonna do? Oh, it has to be. Let's see. It has to be this. We'll do that. And no. Hold on. We're going to grab our sword because of movement tech. Instead of Helion, we're going to do Icarus Dash. Do that. Keep that at fusion. We want, what else do we want? We want that. And we're going to use this. Let's see, that's ashes to assets. Yours is GM Whisper. Dude, we got this. We got this. Don't you fret. It's Void, right? Or it's Arc? I don't remember. You know what? We'll just do all this stuff. that takes care of all champions. Okay. Flag. 4, 0, 2, 9. Avant-garde. That's all right though. Let me. Cannot. Is there any? Is it spaces or? That's probably not. There's probably isn't spaces, huh? What? Am I typing this in wrong? Did I type this in wrong at all? Oh, I totally did. I'm an idiot. Dude, I cannot spell worth the life of me. Okay, now we can do it. Will you open your fire team? 4-minute run on Caldera. It's the best. You want the Warlock exotic bonds? Dude, that's the best. The Warlock, like the class items are fantastic. I just completely can't type. Dude, what? I have to join first? Oh my gosh. We're struggle busing. Collision, Milton. And set the limit to 5. Break. There we go. I'm so bad. For the exotic class item, you have to do the mission on all of your characters. You just have to do it once, Renee. You didn't get anything out of it? You should be able to get some stuff. You might not get something every time. But try it a time or two. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Well, you can do it once on each character, and then you can do it. You can just buy it from Zerg with strange coins. Little Tink, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Not a problem. I like helping. I will always help out when I can, and how I can. It's all melted now. I screwed that up. It's all grody, watery. I don't think, dude, I'm gonna wear this helmet forever. This thing's a beaut. Just my day at the beach. Let's go kill some bad guys, shall we? Oh man, that's a shitty babe. Dude, this you can put what? Since when did those get in the game? I've never seen Whisper do this. Oh man, I screwed up. I don't have Phoenix Dive on here. I have to put Phoenix Dive on, but at least the Empowering Rift works now. What's up, Renee? How are you doing? You got nothing? I'm sorry, Milton. I'm trying here. I know the last time I did private matches, I was getting something like every few games. But there is the chance. I promise you that. There's a small cube you can shoot to the right of the starting room. Oh. See, I only know about the cube up there. Straight chilling. Pretty much the same. You know? Helping these two folks do some Grandmaster, what do you call this? Whisper the Worm real quick. And then we're going to go jump in and do another Whisper with Jet. We want to do Vault the Glass for Secret Chest, First Chest, Spoils of Conquest as well. Oh my god, no! That sucked. Oh, that was brutal. That was the worst part for me today. H, what's up? Welcome back. Good to have you here again. Hope you're doing good too. Oh, good. I should have jumped right there. When are you gonna do a full raid? When do people want to do a full raid? And what raid should we do? I feel like if people haven't done a raid, we should do Root of Nightmares. You missed D2, moved place just for the latest DLC and haven't been able to set it up to play. Alex, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it has its moments for sure. There's some annoying stuff with the new DLC, but I think overall it's still fun. I enjoy it. You do a VOG run? Do you still need a flawless Vault of Glass run? Oh my god, that thing is gonna be the death of me. That stupid part right there. You get spoils for Root of Nightmares? Yes. Alex, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a wonderful night. Hopefully it's a good move for you and you're in a nice place. I know, it's about 6 o'clock. You're 1 minute early, you silly goober. Whirlwind, thank you for the sub. God, I hate this traversal. Buddy, you know you can out, go. You only have a Steam Deck, but he legit got banned if I play it. Oof. Yeah, you definitely don't do that then. Oh. Dude, that didn't mantle? Bungie. My dude. How did that not mantle? Your whole clan moved to other games and Rising, which is that? I can't be reading stuff. I'm sorry, I'm reading chat. I'm dying. We're always having people come onto our clan. If you want to join, you're more than welcome to. We have a Discord as well, linked in every one of our videos. Happy to have people in the community, as always. That's why Warlock has the worst job. Dude, it really does, though. And the thing was, first off, I can't believe that didn't mantle. Second off, I looked away on screen because I forgot that portion wasn't solid. Right here is where I completely messed up. All right. I don't like this scope that much. Oh, we have no reses left. Discord, Whirlwind, if you go to like any of our long form videos, in the description of every single one is a link to the Discord. So 11 more than I do in main Warlock? Hell yeah. It's Russian, don't sweat, you just lost connection. Oh, no worries. Welcome to Twitch, by the way. You are welcome, Whirlwind. Are you able to join back like on a conquest? I don't know if it's like GM level or what. I would assume you can. Oh, perfect. I'm not going to do anything. What would I say is peak Destiny? Honestly, that's such a good question. Peak Destiny. Like, Forsaken was insane. Story was immaculate. They finally made changes, but those changes shouldn't have been in the game already. I would say overall peak, like story, content, I really like the final shape. Oh my god, I hate this room. This is why I don't have, this is why I need Phoenix Dive on. Your router got disconnected? Oof, brutal. Okay, we're just gonna go. We're gonna use Song of Flame in a second. Dude, why? It's not a rift. Kind of sad. Warlock movie used to be good. Hey, dude, it used to be really, really good. Do I have a loadout for Void Warlock? Oh, 100% I do. I might have... I have two, actually. I put out one recently, but then I have a Verity's Brow one, too. So we do. We do have a Void Warlock build. Hold on. I need to get some health back real quick. Now the Warlocks are the shit. All right, we're gonna wait for him to come back. Dude, Starf. Okay, hold on. I love the chromatic fire. We love it. Best part of Destiny in recent times with subclass 3.0. Ooh, I will say yes. The changes to subclasses, peak. Might need a hand next time. Even use an outbreak with Reckless Oracle. So Reckless Oracle, if you craft it with Demolitionist and Repulsor Brace, and you toss on the fragment that gives you volatile rounds on grenade kills, is utterly insane. Like, peak Warlock, Verity's Brow. All you have to do is just stack Death Thrones because Reckless Oracle's Void. It's nuts. You missed a lot. You killed Big Bane. Left since no content. Came back to no life. From yeah. It is kind of interesting, like, the state of the game that we're in. Venus, thank you for the sub. I'm just letting Arcus 4 do his thing. You need 2 red borders for Oracle? Nice. How does he kill me in my super? Riddle me that. Also, they thank you for following on Twitch as well. Like, he just boots me into the back. Well, yeah, it's really easy to just go jump down on Warlocks. The jump is really good until it's not 100%. Okay. I can't believe that guy just boots me into the wall and killed me. Just utterly rude. I don't think I have to shoot this, but I want to shoot this. It's a lot of fun because my gun does 0 damage. At what part do we stop calling it a jump and start calling it a slow descent? That's honestly a solid question. Where are these? They spawn up top on me. I can't jump with Warlock. It's not the Warlock's fault. No, it's 100% the Warlock's. Steve, it's always the game's fault. Always the game's fault. I have no idea what finisher that was. The point we don't press space fast enough. You know what's really funny is the spacebar is not my jump. No. No. It's not letting you join back. No, we're gonna get you this run. Don't you fret. When was the last time I showered? 3 hours ago. It's a little personal, don't you think? But it's your answer. In what world does it not jump? I didn't grow up playing PC games, Alex. And in my head, my movement is WASD, right? So it makes more sense that the other key that my finger rests on is jump, which is F. So F is my jump button, spacebar is my sprint button. It just makes more sense. I use sprint more. That's where my thumb's resting. I don't know, that just makes sense to me. But yeah, not growing up playing PC games, that's how we get in this life. Weird, but I'll allow it this time. Thank you. Okay, that should have given him a res, because you killed a... Why won't that let me res? We just got a kill. That's really interesting. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'll be right back. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do a different build. And by different build, I mean this build. I sound crazy, but scroll wheel is a jump. I have scroll wheel down for a jump too. Dude, okay, this game's dumb. We're just gonna do wishful ignorance. Or should we do bolt charge? I like bolt charge a lot. What's my hazardous? Nope, we're doing wishful ignorance. My hazardous propulsion's too weak. Brand time, 100%. Stupid revives. What exotic should we use? Should we wear? It's kind of tough. Actually, no. What should I just use Reckless Oracle? It'll help me get my grapple back. And it'll take care of overloads. This will take care of unstops. And sword for movement, because you know what the sword's like. Alright, we're golden. I almost didn't do this though. Let's see. Yeah, dude, that's nuts. Jet, I hope our run goes better than the first one we just tried when we do yours. But also I just died. So now we have grapple. Grapple is helpful. Dude, I hate this system of infusion. It's wild. It's so mean. Oh no, we're gonna get it. See, you got 480 right there. It's kind of nice. I don't know why I have a hunter exotic right there, hunter piece right there. Oh, perfect. 480 boots, let's go. Let us use our own shit. Exactly. Get rid of... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. You're right, Reckless Oracle is old gear. I'm so sorry. I forgot it's avant-garde. Okay. Okay, now we're golden. Yeah, we're gonna use that instead. I thought about it, but then I was like, I don't have anything for barrier or champions right there that are overloads. I feel like I've been out of the game too long. It's gonna take ages to catch up. Oh, you got this, Alex. Dude, yeah, they just need to, like, let me use Reckless Oracle in every content. Let me use my build, Bungie. Hey man, we got an exotic mission coming out soon. A new one this month. We've also got the Halloween event, which I hope they may give it to us for at least 2 or 3 weeks. If it's not 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to be so sad. I hate Wishful Ignorance because it didn't proc right there. Feel like a scam game? You upgrade your strength and your enemies to level, you feel it's not upgraded, it's just new skin? I mean, it's the power grind. You want to do harder content. I think it could be done better, though. Yeah, dude, Avant-Garde is like the only thing that's kept me out of every conquest, is I don't care to do it. Because there's builds I want to use that I really, really like using that are old. Or to use like one old weapon. Because the new weapons, I don't have the perks on it yet. Which is super annoying. But that's I think the reason a lot of people aren't playing conquests. And one, they're just not like as rewarding or as fun as like GMs used to be. You can use Orpheus rigs, but you can't. I know. But in December, there at least aren't all exotics going to be able to be used. Is that when it's going to happen? Is Renegades? They're going to make every exotic accessible. It'd be great if they just got rid of Avant-Garde together. It doesn't. I don't like it. Can't use your PC till you're in your new place. Hopefully that's soon. It's always tough moving. First try. I love Orpheus rigs. I remember back in the day I used to crash my console. Frame rates dropped so bad it would crash the consoles. Nuts. No one is even bothering to hit rank 10. There's no point. There's literally like Guardian rank 9 is like that's all you need to get to. Especially you move to another country, that's wild. Did you move to like Europe or something? Yeah, that's a hell of a move. Holy cow. Back to England? Well, hey, good for you. That's awesome. Hopefully it was a good move. Don't come back there. Dude, I love how our entire chat is from like the UK. Because exotics we already have in our worst spot because of lower stats. I don't know. Like, just let us use them all. The fact that exotics can only be tier 2 is wild. But even with tier 2, you could still get like 4 or 5 100 stat builds, which is really nice. But exotics need to have higher drops for sure, in terms of actual power or stats. Dude, yeah. Solid gameplay right there. With the new system, all exotics should have extra slots. Yeah, that's true. Because they got rid of like the artifice armor exotic slots and stuff, and then exotics can only be like equivalent of tier 2s, which is a waste. Not by choice. Come back in the country and it makes Europa look like a holiday. It's annoying to me as the most Dakota is impossible to get 30, 20, 10. I know, it's because they can only be up to tier 2s for exotics, which is silly. Kind of pointless, but that'll change in December at least. God, I hate this room. My least favorite entire room. Why take away the extra 3 points for Masterwork? I have no idea why they did that. Given the new armor update, I think 90% of your vault is made up useless. Yeah, like, even with the new armor stats, like the new armor in the game, you can still get really, really high stat builds. Like, you're able to get 100 super, 100 melee, 100 weapon. That's much better. that not suspend him? Get a triple hunter bill on Warlock. You can still do that in at least like you can get quad hundreds now or 500s too. Nemo. Dude, overloads are the dumbest. They take so long to like stun. You have to grind for the armor again. That's fair. Just do when you grind for armor during event weeks. It has the higher drop chances. Okay, we can get the overload or the suspend right here on these. You had 500s, but now have 4. The weapon stat really doesn't matter. That's true. Weapon stat's not really that important. It does like a minimal change. Brand is just too good, man. Already missed Solstice. Definitely gonna miss Halloween. Might catch Christmas if you're lucky. I'm excited to see what they do for Halloween. I did like the Solstice event a lot. So I'm interested to see what the Halloween, like, because I mean the haunted sectors were kind of cool. I didn't dislike those at all. So I'm excited to see what the change they made in that. And what the actual like weapons are gonna be. Ooh, a tier 4 mints. Too bad it's not a tier 5. Screeves? And Bess will be tier 5? Do I hope so? You hide for a second. There we go, super again. Dude, this thing has just such insane super regen. This guy's chunky, man. So Banner War times 1, which is nice. Dude, this is my second super regen. Third total for this. This exotic, I can't wait to get the catalyst for it just so I can do a full review of it. Ooh, orb. Dude, that is just dumb. How fast your super regens. Look at that. Look, the suit's 2 shots does. Why is this in the game? Go right there. I need more ammo. That's kind of a tough port. You never use the gun because Mint's so good? Dude, I mean, yeah, Mint is insane. Thank you. I need just a little bit more health for that. Why are you still here, bud? I missed. Brutal. Yeah, this gun's super regen is just actually insane. No, this is the exotic Mint retrograde version. The Malapeus or something. Mint retrograde's a rocket pulse rifle. Oh, I don't have the artifact or the fragment that gives me woven mail right there. Oh, Taylor, what's up? How are you? Okay, there's 5 shots. This will give me my super back, which will be helpful. We got, oh, we had to kill the last one. Okay, he's way back. We'll just go over here. Spoilers from in the Whisper. No, we just decided to help somebody out in chat. They wanted help with the Whisper mission, so we were doing that. Then we're gonna go do another conquest for somebody. Then we're gonna go back to Vault of Glass. We were doing raid stuff. I think this is 5 supers for this phase, or just this entire encounter. Yeah, we were doing, we weren't even just doing encounters, Taylor. We were just doing the, like free chest, like secret chest. We're gonna go to the intro to Vault of Glass because that gives you 1 chest, it's super easy. Plus you can get a secret chest after it. Look at that. That looks like a prime. Dude, I really only got tier 5 armor. Brutal. No weapons. We got an 81, so that's a good drop. Oh, new stuff. Alex, it's the best weapon in the game. It's this right here. It's a rocket frame pulse rifle. It's just stupid good. And then they gave us an exotic version of said rocket pulse rifle that's slightly worse in terms of damage. It does suspend enemies. The catalyst makes it unravel. We're close to unlocking it. We'll do a full build review or breakdown review after we unlock it. But it has insane super regen. It's actually stupid. Jet, are you ready? Hopefully that helped you out a little bit, Russian. But real quick, it is after 6 rocket frame pulse rifle. They're stupid. They're so good. So good. You haven't ever raided since the Red War? That's a long time ago. Took time for the game, came back a couple months. For the final shape, I missed all the raids. Love Kingsfall and Wrath. That's it. Dude, Kingsfall's great. There's some pretty good raids that have come into the game since then. Wait until you see hand cannons are actually pellet shotguns. Oh yeah, hand cannon shotguns are also a thing, Alex. Pretty crazy stuff, man. New archetypes. Rapid, there's like double fire slug shotguns now. Special ammo. Appreciate it. Oh, dude, anytime, man. We're always down to help. We'll add you back here in a minute too. We got to help. Jet wants to do one as well. Dude, talking about the screams. All right, Jet. You can join me whenever. We're gonna need one more person that wants to do a conquest. I think Jet needs to do a master conquest, if I'm correct. Dude, wait. Oh, the ornament looks sick. We're so close. So close. I can't believe we're already this high. Yo, Whirlwind, thank you over on Twitch as well. I appreciate that. You love rocket. Yeah, if you like rocket pistols, you're gonna love rocket pulse rifles. All right, we're just gonna need one more person that wants to join for this. Help Jet out for a mission real quickly. The ornament is the only thing I've been grinding for. Dude, I honestly didn't know what the ornament looked like until just now. It looks amazing. It looks really good. We're close to the catalyst, which I think just unravels targets, which will be kind of fun, honestly. All right, we're gonna go check on the dogs, feed them their dinner time. If anyone wants to join, we just need one more individual. You most definitely need that void build when we have free time. Dude, yeah, go check it out on the YouTube. Let me see where it's at. I'll actually just link it for you because I can probably find it fairly quickly. The real question is, what did I call it? It's the real question. Would you be down next weekend for raid help? For sure. Yeah, we can definitely do that. We were just talking earlier about when we need to do raids in general. Is it this build? Yes, I think it is this one. You can watch the video, feel free. It's always appreciated, but there's a dim link in here too for that video. I'll be right back. hat? My Hawaii hat? Or my hat on my Titan? I got 2 hats. Dude, yeah. Taylor, we're definitely down to help. You get, oh, you forgot you have Whirling Ovation. That's such a cool gun. I need it. All right, who wants to join and be a third here? Oh, Dalton's in a fire team. Oh, you guys are done offline. We just need one more person. Jet and I could 2-man this, but it doesn't sound as fun. Also, I need to get out of... I'm going to put this into melee. We get our super regen already insanely fast, so I don't really need that. Let's do a grenade font. Firepower heavy hand is always good. That's going to be helpful. We don't really need to class that all that much. Does the exotic have super regen like with other classes? Oh yeah, it's just because of the hits that it does. Because it counts the first 3 hits and then you explode it. That's another 3 hits. Dude, Alex, if you could, we definitely would. Getty, you should be fine. Maybe you could get to our light level. Let's put this into. We have 160. Let's do grenade. I'll put us at 95. Jabir, what's up? Welcome back. I don't know if power light level's enabled, but we'll help. Jabir, we're gonna do Vault of Glass after this. We're gonna do the intro so people can get the chest on all 3 characters and the secret chest on all 3 characters. We're just doing a lot of like raid and stuff spoils. And then since dungeons are also featured so that you can actually like farm them now, if anyone needs like Icebreaker, we can definitely help people farm that. But we're probably planning on doing like full raids next weekend. Right now we're just doing like Spoils of Conquest for people. So you're more than welcome to join for that as well. I wonder if I should put... That's actually 100 super, 86 weapons. That bars my grenade down a little bit, but I think it's okay. I think it's fine. Dude, yeah, spoils for sure. That's a weekly thing we always try to do. So people can buy cool weapons. Or stuff that they don't have yet. Why do I have fastball? I don't need fastball on here. Ooh, what we should have on instead of that is a strand generation. We have that. We need a special ammo finder though. That'll give us more special ammo. Dude, you still in Anarchy? So do I. I still don't have Anarchy. That's what I've been saving up for, but then I end up getting enough weapons and red border materials to craft weapons I want to craft, and then I spend those instead. So we're 111 away. First D2 vid I've seen since Hurt My Soul not being able to play. How long until you can play again? Yeah, I can't wait to get Anarchy though. I really, really want to try it. It looks so cool. It's been in the game for so long too. That's the sad part, is I don't have it. But you know, one day we'll get it. At some point we'll get Anarchy. Grab the SMG instead. I forgot its name. Red borders and spoils. Oh, Teraba? Dude, Teraba's amazing. Use Teraba with Peacekeepers. Job, place, game. That makes sense. Well, best of luck to you in the job and the place search. I'm not sure what the job market's like in your area, but hopefully you get a job soon. I have 5 unstable cores. Bungie, bro. Dude, Teraba is just in. I love this gun. It's a lot of fun in both PvP and in PvE. Especially like when you get Ravenous Beast procced up, it destroys people. And Peacekeepers, like the damage buff's wild. But I can't believe I have a grand total of 5 unstable cores. Bungie's been screwing you on enhancement cores. Yeah. Let's see what this is. This is no. Tier Mint is the only gun that I have not gotten a tier 5 of. Like out of every game, every gun, I can't get a tier 5. Not terrible. A few interviews lined up. It took months to get your car transferred over. Oh, did you have to ship it? So what's a good start of good void build? Passive, did you see my here, I'll post it in Twitch too. There's a void build video for you for a void warlock. There's a dim link in there as well. Drove over on ferry. Ooh, yeah, that could be tough. Yeah, of course. Our entire like YouTube channel is basically like build videos and like reviews, but mostly build videos. You stopped farming after the God roll dropped a few weeks ago. Tier 4 still good. Yeah, I mean this right here has exactly what I want. Rewind and bait and switch. But I like the shiny, you know? That's dude, that and if like shinies, man, they're just so pretty. I'm a sucker for it. It's how Bungie gets me. But at the end of the day, like this mint is already extremely good. I am liking the new Malpais though. You have 600k in stable cores. Do you want to send some my way? Also, passive another void build instead of Verity's Brow is also what do you call it? Controverse hold. You can use too. Or you can use, I think, what is it called? Nezarec Sin? No, Skull of Dire Ahamkara. That's another really good one. Skull of Dire Ahamkara with Void Warlock is insane. You get your super back like crazy fast. It's basically the Orpheus Riggs version for Warlocks. See, bring back 8 grenade sunbracers, burn ever. Dude, sunbracers right now, Alex, with the new stat rework, is you can get your grenade stat to do 65% more damage than base. So with sunbracers, you can throw 4 to 5 grenades, and all of those are doing 65% more damage. It's wild. You'll be on a minute if you've got space. Oh, 100%. We're going to jump into Vault of Glass after this. So it's pretty crazy what grenade builds can do right now. Some of the best, in my opinion. Oh, no. Sorry, Getty. You have to be 400. I apologize. I'm sorry. Okay, trials. All right, chat. Is anybody here 400 that wants to jump in here? Or Jet and I going to two-man this? How the hell are you 500 already? Hot. Look at this. Look at this guy. Sunbrazers website sell thing, I hope, like Destiny Item Manager. Look at this gun. Dude, I want the tier 5 shiny, man. So pretty. We can two-man it. Let's go, Jet. Let's do it. Let me do something really quickly here. Picking up that, activating. Okay, we don't need this. Let me just put this on really quickly. Where is it at? Oh, well. No, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. Autocorrect. Oh, Wellskate? Yeah, Wellskate's still a thing. Jaber, are you 400? If you're 400, we can get you in here. Jack, go back to orbit, and then I can fix my loadout really quickly. We have pretty much everything on here that we need. Well, we could change it up a little bit. Jet, let's go back to orbit real quick. Yeah, we'll get Jaber in here. We'll go back to orbit. We'll three-man it, and then I can fix my build. No, it doesn't matter. You can play whatever class you would like. Play whatever you like. We'll take 5. Dude, I need more than 5 minutes. I'm just kidding. I just need to fix this artifact real quick. Gotta grab an ice. Are you talking about the sparkling ice jet? Okay, let's do flame fiber freeze. Tightly woven, threadling proliferation, fever and chill. We also need pack tactics. Not really, it's not gonna be that super helpful. We'll do that though. We could probably get that away with that. Kinetic energy accelerant will be helpful. Shield crush, and then where is it? Tangled web. Tangled web's insane if you guys don't use that at all. It's actually crazy. You saw the Sunbracers build saved on dim. You just need some tweaks and you'll be burning and seeding everywhere. Dude, Sunbracers are crazy right now. Actually crazy. Okay, where is it at? I wonder if I even have it. Finishers, no, no. Defeating suspended would be helpful. Lots of ores of power. Where is it at? That we have. The threadling one is helpful. That is true. But we can suspend him with the exotic. I'm trying to figure out which one I'm thinking of using. I can do Thread of Evolution. Oh yeah, you're good, Jabir. We need... Let's do... The threadling also does. True. How about this? Let's do strand weapon final blows, create threadling. So we'll do thread of rebirth. We'll swap this off to do pack tactics, and then we'll keep shield crush and tangled web. How about that? Perfect. Dude, all these tier 5s just, I'm gonna be so sad if they fuck it up and renegades. But at least like we have all the tier 5s to use, so it wouldn't really make sense to limit our ability to get tier 5s. Could we look over your armor got mods? Never good at build crafting? Yes, Jet, we could definitely do that. Dude, oh, I forgot you got that bow. Okay. Perfect. Powerful friends. Not bad, not bad. Collecting an orb power. Armor charge is really nice. That's really helpful of you. Let's see what... if I were you, I would probably toss on firepower instead of one strand loader, because that means when you get a grenade kill with your threadling grenade, you'll create an orb of power, which would be really, really helpful. Or something like momentum transfer. Impact induction is also really good. This has pretty decent reload already, so I'd probably build into like ability spam or orb generation. This right here, the way that ammo generation works with mods is you're going to be using whatever weapon, like strand weapon is going to generate ammo better. But if you put it on something like your primary weapon, then that doesn't require ammo, like it's as unlimited ammo. That means you're just getting the benefit without wasting quote unquote ammo. That would be pretty helpful. But if you're going to be using this a lot and pretty much only the new Malpais, then keep that on. But I would probably swap one of these out for a solar one. Strand Scavenger. I'd probably toss on like at least like a health mod, like Better Already, on your legs, because then when you pick up an Orb of Power, it's going to give you health back. And then since you're on Prismatic, if you're running Facet of Purpose instead of one of these, which I'd probably take off Facet of Honor and toss on Facet of Purpose. So then every time you pick up an Orb of Power, it's going to grant you Woven Mail. So you're going to have a 45% reduction to damage. And then on your Artifact mod, if you toss on Tightly Woven, when you have Woven Mail active, just by picking up that Orb of Power, it's going to give you increased class ability and grenade stat. Can you take a look at the hunter and tell me what I think of the shader? For sure. The artifact perk still not saved per loadout. It saves per class, it seems. Like when I swapped over to a warlock earlier, it had the same artifact mods I was using earlier. Use the artifact mod with Quicksilver. Ooh, that's a good idea. And then for Bond, I personally like using Reaper because every time you use your class ability, your next weapon defeat is going to create an Orb of Power. And then I like Powerful Attraction, so every time you use your class ability, you pick up orbs within 12 meters. And I love Distribution. That's always a good one. Let me shoot you. What's the... Okay, I just saw your invite. How high a light do I have to be? For this specific activity, 400, just because it's a Grandmaster. Yeah, solar ammo generation is going to help out because what it does is it just gives you ammo based on your weapon defeats. So it's helpful to use it on primaries because you don't require picking up ammo for said primaries. Let's go look at Dalton's build real quick. We got to see a shader. That's pretty sick. What is that? Vicious Alloy. Where's that from? Dude, I like the ski helmet too. It's solid. Also, on your boots, if you toss on like a weapon surge that matches your primary, because primaries do such shit damage, it's just going to be helpful giving your primary weapon more damage. That's why for me, I like running whatever element primary I'm running. I also run the same element with my heavy weapon typically, because then I can run a surge mod for both weapons. I can still run Absolution to get ability cooldowns every time we pick up an orb, then better already for health regen too. I keep like out of pretty much all my builds, I keep my legs and my class item pretty consistent in terms of what I use for the actual mods, and these will change up based on the rest of the build usually. But this always builds into like health regen, orb creation, and just abilities, and then some weapon damage too. Jet, you can load us in just a second. I'll be right back. Artifacts. Yeah, but the artifacts are so good right now. The artifact mods are nuts. Also, I got this protein bar. It's supposed to taste like Hershey's cookies and cream, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna be one sad James. Check the loadout. It's Avant, fortunately. Yeah. Dude, Finality Jogger. Gotta love it. Okay. Did you miss the part, Dalton, where I took a look at your vicious Hunter complimented you and asked where you got the shader from. Yeah, we looked at it, and then I commented I like your helmet. No, it was pretty solid. Plus, dude, Young Ahamkara's spine, such a good build right now. Such a good build. I like Knife Trick. If you try lightweight throwing knife, you get 2 knives, and each time you get a full kill with your knife, it will refund it completely. It's a lot more consistent than Knife Trick, and then it just aids in getting your trip mine back a little faster. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Or don't. It's your choice. Look at all the blood on him. Yeah, where did you get the... Dalton, where'd you get the shader? Got it from the chain... Oh, the chainsaw bundle. Got it. Dude, I fixed my dog door. And it's insane how fucking often they run in and out. For the longest time, I was going to build the micro build from Gaming Away from PC. Yeah, that would actually be kind of cool. Dude, how do I already almost have half my super from this? Actually, just crazy. It works on cloth and bone. It's a vicious alloy, right? That looks pretty sick. I do like that. Oh my god, I'm actually bad. I fell for so long. That's the hardest part about this entire encounter is dying, running. Yeah, I remember the chainsaw. The chainsaw is for Monte Carlo, right? For that shader or that pack. I will say, for how much I hate Avant-Garde, you can still make some pretty good builds with new gear. And I really hope the actual ornament for this gets rid of this weird-ass scope. I don't like that fuzzy stuff on the side. It drives me nuts. Like, I don't want to look like a static TV. Mostly a Solar Warlock was running around the dragon helmet from Trials and dragon chest piece from it. Nice. Solar Warlock has some solid builds right now. Sunbracers, Starfire Protocol. Verity's Brow. You know. I fucking hate this game. The beginning? Steve, we all know that my jumping is probably best in class out of anybody. I would say I should make a build video just on my ability to jump. Just teach everyone how to jump. Verity right now works extremely well. Especially with all the types of content you can play. They seem to be a little bit more ad dense. Plus, if you have a high grenade stat on top of Verity's Brow, like, you can get a solar grenade to do as much damage as a super. Void grenades, especially with Verity's Brow, is really, really good. The only problem is like the only thing Verity's lacks is, or the only downside to it is your Death Throne stacks don't last that long, so they kind of die a lot. I got you, Jet. Don't you fret. Don't you fret, Jet. Verity's one of your favorite builds with 200 grenade stat? Steve, it's the best. Dude, Verity's Brow is just so much fun. And then Switch. You have me to thank that? Thank you. I love the build, man. It's really good. This jumping is the bane. We have no revives left because I've typed 3 times. It's fine. Everything's fine. Gotcha. How did he die? Every time you need to build, Bungie balances it. They haven't really balanced builds lately. Like, the only stuff they've really nerfed is stuff that's super broken. Like the swords that were one-hitting raid bosses. You know? Like, build-wise, they've been pretty lenient on actually like balancing things, and then they tried to balance some things and the community got pissed, and then they reverted their changes. Like they tried to do nerfs and then the community got mad, so they didn't. All right, dude, when it jumps right there. Why? Getaway's still broken. It's basically unlimited Arc Souls. Oh, yeah. Plus, it works with grenade stat now. Getaway Artist is extremely good. We gotta kill that Overload so I can get alive it again. It's up to you, Mithrandir. You got this. Don't let him revive. Prism's wild because of Devour. It's so broken. I love it. Yes. Golden gun him. Kill that Overload. Wishful Ignorance is dumb. I got a bone to pick with that Vandal. Peak during the Lantern section of the raid. Darkness. Oh, yeah, Amplified? Yes. Yeah, dude, easy Amplified. Arc Souls. Getaway Artist can do more damage now. How are you? It's been a while. How you been? Perfect. Dude, wishful ignorance is actually insane. You can mix Doer with Helion and Stasis turret for 3 turrets. And then if you put no time to explain on top of that, you get 4 turrets. Alright, I'm gonna go kill the ads. Look how fast he gens his health. That is dumb. Overloads can die, man. And dude, and Finality's Augur for another turret? You could have 5 turrets essentially at once. Doing fine. Uni's been okay. You had your birthday recently. Dude, happy birthday. Hopefully your first year at Uni's treating you good. Just kind of stopped playing D2 because the new DLC is kind of expensive. It didn't seem worth it. Just wasn't that much fun. That's fair. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Thanks, Alex. You're right. Would you guys die? Oh, you died to those guys. Yeah, they spawned behind you. Dude, the fact that those guys just go into 2. So far, Uni is only introductory stuff, organization stuff. 2 lessons weren't horrible. 1 was fun, the rest was fine. Sounds like university. That's good you found some nice people, though. That's important. You can definitely make a lot of lifelong friends during that time. Okay, we have no reses left, guys. How do I get a tier 3? You got one more that I wanted to take a look at, the shader? Okay. Okay, let's get the rally here. Club offers a beer for $1. That's insane. That's crazy. Oh, shit. It's just the 2 of us, Jet. We gotta survive. What the hell, Bungie? You go by the jump. Thank God for wishful ignorance, dude. Like, I almost had my super back again. And I'm a super back. This gun's nuts. And my super is already a quarter full. We didn't even kill the middle square. This round is buggy, dude. Oh, we only spawned in one boss. I'm just blown away how fast you get your super back with this shit. What? Why are you buying me, man? You're gonna lurk for a bit? Hey, thank you, though. I appreciate having you here, Kit. My God, looking exotic. Oh, dude, I fell off the last time I did that. Holy shit. Orb. You looking through some stuff, found some sick Nezrak fan art. Even more disappointed we didn't get the Scythe exotic. That would have been actually kind of sick, though. Oh, Nezrak. Nezrak had such a potential to be such a good boss. They did it really well in Pantheon, but that was about it. Okay, I don't have any ammo. You'd be buying a gaming laptop if they added Scythe. Well, we get an exotic axe. That's like the closest. I guess you can kind of count that. Okay, I need some of these guys to come here. We need some ammo generation. Yes, there we go. This will give us super generation. So these 5 shots, we have half super, right? Let's see here. That gives us our super back. I'm so fresh. Give me 1 second. I will read that. We have no revives and a scary boss to kill. Okay, hold on. Quick question. Do you remember the Sturm and Drain build you made 3 weeks ago? Well, I was wondering, Spirit of Immos and Spirit of the Liar would work well. Yes, the only problem is the bug is not in the game anymore, but Spirit of Immos, yeah. Oh, those are really good perks. But the fact, like, it sucks because I took the bug out. Just kind of a bummer. Also, thank you for checking out the video, man. I appreciate that a lot. It's really cool to hear. Oh, more special? Don't mind if I do. I keep getting... Okay, we got one more over there. Got it. You didn't even know you could get Immos and Liar? Are they in the same column? You can get Immos and Syntho. You can get Caliban and Liar. So yeah, you can get Immos and Liar's Handshake. Yeah, they fixed it, which is such a bummer. Yeah, because you can get Caliban and Liar's Handshake and Immos and Syntho. Right? So then that would make Liar's Handshake in the second column. Dude, I'm so bad at aiming with this super. Holy cow. That does so much damage. Why does it do that? That is crazy. You went and farmed every good combo for all three characters. Your vault has like 30 exotics. That's wild. Yeah, there's really good stuff. If that is not a tier 5 mint retrograde, I'm gonna cry. Oh, yes. Tier 5 mint, baby. Okay. Okay, that first tier 5 we've gotten. Carrie. Hey, Mithrin, thank you for joining, though. I can't believe you died by the wall. Dude, you got 2 tier 5s? Hell yeah. Alright, did we get a good roll, though? That is the real question. We got Rewind and Chain Reaction. Fucking no. No? Bungie. Why? This is okay. Rewind and Chain's fine. Rewind and Master Arms. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh my god. I'm coughing. Not the roll we want, but it's a tier 5 mint. It looks beautiful. Still a decent roll. Chain Reaction's a lot of fun in just like on level content. And we got another Rewind bait and a tier 4. Brutal. Isn't that a god roll? Almost. One perk off, dude. Master of Arms, I will give it. It's gonna be fine. It's Master of Arms is gonna be good. So it's not terrible. Because you can get final blows with any weapon to improve this weapon's damage. And let's check. What is Master of Arms? I think it goes up to like 25%, right? Yeah, Master of Arms goes up to 25% instead of 35%. All right, we're going to do the intro to Vault of Glass and the first secret chest. Get it on all 3 characters for Spoils of Conquest, as well as just raid loot. If you guys don't have any red borders, you can get red borders from those chests. So if anyone wants to join, we're going to go hop in on that, yeah. You got the God Roll, it's Rewind and Elemental. Elemental? Yeah, but if you're not on Prismatic, like you can proc the same thing for Bait and Switch. Which, I mean, Elemental Holding's still really, really good. Let's go look at your... You have new shader on, as you were saying, right? You rotate the character. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Dope, I like it. All right, who wants to come do the intro to Vault of Glass with us? I'll take it. It's my first 5 mint, though. You know, so we'll take it as a win. All right. You don't mind, but I forgot most of it. Oh, so all we have to do is stand on the platforms and then go in. You want to jump in and get spoils, but it's like 2 a.m.? I mean, you can get spoils in like under half an hour. That's the lottery right there. Hell yeah. I'll take it. You're trying to make it look like a war, and the character splattered on the blood splattered from your character. Dude, you did a good job. Yeah, because we're just gonna do the intro, which all you have to do is stand on the plates. It doesn't take that much time to do, and then you just get the first chest. You go to the secret chest, swap characters, and do the same thing 2 more times. So you guys are more than welcome to hop on in, get some free loot. 223 where time was founded. 4-man raid. Rhino, you want to get some spoils? Come on in. We're not doing the whole raid though. We're gonna do a raid weekend next week. It sounds like. We really should do another Vault of Glass. We also should do Root of Nightmares, because right now old raids and dungeons, both of those exotics are now farmable. So if anyone doesn't have like Icebreaker, Finality's Augur, Conditional Finality, Vex Mythoclast, perfect time to jump in and do it, because now it's farmable every single week and you don't have to just wait for it to rotate. You like being spoiled? Well, come on over. Exclamation point join. I'm gonna shoot Renee a message, and it'll give you my join code in the chat. The whole legacy dungeon term scares me. I don't think we're ever getting tiered dungeon loot. Well, I think they're just using it as a descriptor, because it used to be like legacy raids, right? Like when they brought crafted red borders to raids, they were talking about like legacy raids. Icebreaker can be farmed now, yes. You can, like, legacy dungeons and raids can be farmed. Farming is weekly and not on rotation. Yeah, Alex, they just changed it. Because instead of doing like featured raids and dungeons every week like they were doing, they ruined it by made it 1 per chance per character per week, and then they just changed it so all legacy content, raids and dungeons, is farmable. Perfect. I just said jump in. Rhino, are you gonna hop in here, or Jet? You can load us into Vault of Glass. Let's go farm the final boss of Garden. Hope we get lucky with that div drop. No, dude, you have to do the whole thing to get div. That is such a pain in the ass. Oh my god, dude, Divinity. Still need Icebreaker. It's useful. Dude, I love that dungeon. Vesper's Host is so much fun. Forgot your lead. Nah, don't worry about it. Okay, so we're gonna do this first chest, get the second chest, switch characters, and come back. So you're gonna get 6 chests. Ooh, dude, reward pass? That means we're so much closer to this. Okay. I refuse to unlock div, so I don't get forced div on raid teams. Dude, that's fair. That's why I don't tell people I have Divinity. Armors Week is coming back? Yes, next week. I got Divinity on actually my first Garden Clear. I was lucky enough to run with the team that helped me get it. You got beta on a fire team once. They made me do 90% of the raid and puzzle, then kicked you out. Dude, no. I would be so pissed. That's so messed up. You got saved by random on Reddit. Dude, that's good. Did you customize it? You can only do... can you add modifiers? It's just customizable. Freddy, I would love to help you do the new raid. Unfortunately, I've only done a few of the encounters myself. I haven't finished the entire raid, but I'm happy to help as much as I can. We actually have some other content creators that we're friends with, as well as just people in our Discord that have done the raid, so definitely can help you out when we have the time. Alex, Well, and Div, fine by me. Dude, honestly, though, it's pretty sick. Thick Homes in Quarantine. Thick Homes in Quarantine. Oh yeah, his clan tag. Dude, I'd be pissed too, man. Freddie, if you join our Discord, we have another creator that posts in there a lot of the time. He goes by LT. He is probably actually online right now. He was earlier. Yeah, he's online right now. He posts in our Discord all the time, and he does pretty much weekly raids as well. And he does the new raid too, and he's pretty solid at the game. So he has a Twitch stream. I don't know if he streams on YouTube, but another person you could use as an avenue to get the raid done. If I'm not on. They have the balls, but whirling ovations, get in bright dust. Dude, I bought it. I specifically bought it for when I get that gun. I'll be right back. Yes, dog. I'll hang out with you in a minute. Have y'all tried winning it? LT, brutal. No, we haven't. You got 4 tier 5s? Shit! That's crazy, dude. He only isn't heavily rifle heavy. You're gonna live build? Dude, yeah. Solar is fantastic for healing, man. LT, dude, how's your King's Fall raid, man? Fresh, dude, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch, man. Dude, people are tripping that I didn't put Crest of Alpalupi in my exotic build video. It's actually kind of funny. I have not used Crest of Alpalupi once since the change. Same with Worm Gods. People are tripping because I didn't put Worm Gods on it. I put Precious Scars, and nobody's like, no one uses Precious Scars. Like, you guys are missing out, man. Precious Scars is so underrated for an exotic. Neutral, works on every single subclass, constant healing, insane survivability. I love this gun. I don't know, man. It's got a Parasite GL's underrated. Dude, if you've ever done Vault of Glass with me, you know I put Parasite on towards the end of the raid. Best, I've been using that like in this raid specifically with Wyverns for so long because it one-shots all of them, which is really good in the Mars and Venus room. But yeah, Parasites, I love Parasite. I'm pretty sure I put that on like one of my Solar Warlock builds. You just remember Season of the Witch, Titan Banner, Syntho, 1-2 punch. Where's the mini boss gone? Oh, Alex, you missed out on some broken builds. Hunters were deleting bosses. Like, one-shotting dungeon bosses, one-shotting Atheon with a 1-2 punch or a Bastion grapple melee build. It's insane. People realized you could use Spirit of Verity on a combination blow Prismatic Hunter, and it was so broken. Whenever I do low mans on the first few encounters, I do Parasite and Prismatic. Dude, yeah, Parasite, I love Parasite. Luck Hunters, that sword is the best. Dude, the one-shot swords. I wonder how long that was actually in the game before somebody found it, though. Them redoing the stat reworks changed up so much, like, and bugged so much stuff. It's all the fun. At least you got to play the crafting. This was this year's version of the crafting. You had a no ammo sword, like a lightweight sword that could one-shot bosses. I did an incomplete dungeon solo flawless in 25 minutes just using the sword to one-shot everything. It was incredible. Good times. All right, we're gonna get this first chest. We'll go to the next one. Don't tell anyone, but when people question my raid credentials, I pull out my adept forbearance. You got it from the crafting. Dude, forbearance used to be just the best. Such a fun gun. I just screwed that up really. Yep, that's classic. Classic me. Why do I play this game? So that's what? 10? You're gonna get 30 spoils? Avatar's jumping is insane. Thank you, Steve. We really practice here. Okay. Made it all the way to the back. All right, swap to your next character if you do play another character, so you can go get more spoils. Dude, it's insane, my ability to jump in this game. Remember when we used to have ciphers? Atheon got something like 16 million damage from my glaive. It's fucking wild. Why do we have these anymore? Someone else can hop in if they want spoils. Hell yeah. Also, go use your chronologs to buy deep sight harmonizers. You guys don't have them yet. You got your last exotic to craft all the guns? Nice. I'm still waiting on Praetor's Revenge. That one I don't have everything for. I still need 3 more to get. That glaive shotgun is probably wild though. By Bright Engrams? Cosmetic gambling. Fair, fair. But the problem is like you can only buy 1 deep sight harmonizer from Xur a week, and you can buy 5 from chronologs at least in a week. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you could also buy Bright Dust. That's true. I don't know what's in the loot pool though for that. That's actually a really good question. Narita, what's up? How are you? Dude, this is, I do kind of like this. That's kind of sick. Yeah, you can get 1 a week from Xur. It's only 1 though. No, yeah, it's the Exotic Vex one. Yeah, they changed everything. Such a good time. The bunny ears, man. Such a tempting buy. This is how they get me. They put in cool armor in Eververse. We had new exotic ornaments. Hey, out. Out, Remington. Go. No, go lay down. That actually is a pretty sick looking ornament, dude. I'll type it in chat for you. Yep. I'm gonna go check on their water really quickly because Buddy's walking around like he needs something. I gotta see what the rest of these look like. That's actually kind of sick. If you're on board right now, you don't know what the hell to do. You can come get free stuff. You could read a book, take a nap. The Necrotic Grip ornament with the signal element. You're waiting around 11 seasons to get. Dude, that's how it always is. Like, I see stuff like the Mana Core ornament that I never got on the season pass because I forgot to claim it. You can finally go and get that now because of the Chronologue stuff, which is really cool. But yeah, dude, ornaments. That's the true in-game, man. It's fashion. And we're really close to Steve's fashion of getting the helmet of the PlayStation 5, so that's pretty exciting. But I just need to grind for this ornament. That thing looks so sick. Yeah, plenty of books. Hell yeah. You can swap our characters too. You can watch K-pop Demon Hunters, dude. Gotta make some actually good builds. Dude, builds are. I love making builds in this game. Gotta find a reason to use Euphony. Dude, with the Strand artifact mods right now, it's perfect time to use Euphony. Actually, the perfect time. There's so many good builds with Strand right now. It's insane. Like, we want to make one with. Where's this exotic at? It's probably not featured. No, it's not featured. Nezarec Sin. Just insane ability regen. But also, I have a really, really fun idea for Verity's Brow. You're rocking a Rumi on Fortnite? That's so cool. What characters do they have in Fortnite for this collab? If anyone needs help with anything, I'm glad to carry you in PvP or PvE. Bot Mini! Dude, you're a goat. Welcome to the stream as well. It's always nice when people can offer community help where they need it, man. It's always appreciated. You sent me the images? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do remember now, Steve. My brain is not all the way there. Can you carry me down the aisle to marry me in real life? Pinnacle activity? Hell yeah, dude. Is there popcorn? Or what kind of snacks do you got? I'm down. I can't really do large crowds, though, because it's too loud for me. It's even to a true flawless. Bot Mini, you got a guy. No, that's okay. I'll forgo the. I'll bring my own. I actually was supposed to go to a wedding yesterday, but I didn't because it was gonna be an extremely large gathering of people, and that shit is too loud for me. It hurts my poor ears. Can't play, but good go. No. Good to know later. Yeah, dude. Hopefully the trials experience right now is very rewarding in terms of power progression. The loot isn't as good as it used to be in terms of like what it dropped compared to like last season. But if you can get a good if you can get a good win streak regardless, like 3 plus, 5 plus, yeah, you can do it. You solo floss on Friday? Hell yeah. What character do you typically play in Trials Bot Mini? What's your go-to? I forgot I should straight switch characters. You got max 4 solo, but then you sweat it out each time? Well, now you can just get 7 wins, but the better win streak, like obviously if you have 7 wins and 0 losses, you're going to have a pretty good loot pool to get from. You'll get a lot of high power, high tier stuff. I have not played Trials at all this week because I really don't care about the pulse right or the scout rifle. I kind of want to play Trials tomorrow, but I don't know if I want to. You've gone to the lighthouse, but not flawless. Gotcha. Blink Warlock or Invis Hunter, you savage. Shit's crazy. Dude, people that can play Blink Warlock well is nutty. Like every time I watch Golden Eagle play Blink Warlock, I'm just blown away. It's actually crazy. Invis Hunter is also extremely good too. You just run Fighting Lion? Oh my god. Are you Epic Defender in disguise? That shit's crazy. Max Melee Titan and Fighting Lion? Good god, man. That's... I've tried to use Fighting Lion. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but I'm so bad with it. Yo, Antonio Grayart, thank you so much for the sub. It's part of the stasis problem in PvP. Dude, the stasis problem was so bad. So much fun though. So much fun. Dude, yeah, Stasis Shadow Dive Hunter and Beyond Light was just disgusting. You miss Shadow Dive being viable. It was viable with the Artifact mod like 2 or 3 seasons ago? I think. Gotta go, but good luck with the stream. Hey, Getty, dude, thank you so much. We're gonna get out of here soon ourselves as well, because I have a little bit of laundry to do, a little bit of dinner to make, a little bit of cleaning to do as well. Have you guys all gotten the stuff that you guys want to get? They fixed the threadlings and trials. Thank God. I might actually play trials tomorrow. Mithrin got it. You always found when I'm frozen, it's forever, but freezing someone else. Dude, seriously. Okay. 100% Alex. There was one time I was playing PvP where this dude, I could have sworn, like, I froze him. I shotgun punched him, right? From super close. He should have died. But in the middle of his freeze, he popped his rift and he broke out of the freeze, healed him, so it didn't kill him. And then because I froze him, shotgun punched, turned around, thought he would be dead. No, he busted out with his rift and then shotgunned me. And I died. So sad. You missed Stasis, to be honest. The only cheesy thing left in PvP are max glaives. Yeah, dude, max melee glaives like are nuts with the exotic glaive on Titan. Hey, they're good, man. They're cheesy, but they're good. And feedback fence too is insane. Actually, it's actually busted. But in like a fun way, you know, that when I'm on the receiving end of it, it's super fucking annoying. But that's okay. We don't care. We don't cry. All right, chat. Here's what we're gonna do. We gotta go finish our laundry. We gotta go make some dinner, hang out with the dogs. I gotta give my wife a call. She's 2 hours ahead out of town right now, so I want to catch her before she goes to bed. But I appreciate all of you guys for being here this evening. World Passive Fresh Coco, thank you so much for the follows over on Twitch. If I miss any of this tonight on YouTube, I apologize. Not everyone populates. Dominic, Ja, Dwayne, Jomo, TC, Larry Thomas, Lil Tank, Whirlwind, Venus, Antonio, Grayart, thank you so much for the subs over on YouTube. We appreciate that. We're going to be back live tomorrow night, probably around 6 p.m. Figure out what we're going to do. Maybe play some trials, maybe do some conquests, some dungeon farming, whatever you guys want to do, we'll help you out. We appreciate it. Thank you guys for hanging out with us this evening. Steve, Rhino, Jet, Dalton, Man, Bot, Alex, Getty, thank you guys so much for tonight. Appreciate it, man. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.